Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether here live in the future. It is I, you were wondering, I, this guy that keeps us in from sleeping in, local friendly angel guy, Seraphim. Hello. Welcome, welcome. And a more serious crime time drama. Playing dress up with girls in Yakuza 0. Welcome in. I didn't mean to start stream so like a minute late. I usually wait for 5 minutes. I was getting into the last song. I liked it. I liked that song. I was jamming. But here we are. Another stream. Purple Sheep Dude. I'll take it. Pretty nice transition for a day I would like to bury. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully this stream a little relaxing. A little unwinding, I hope. Gokin, welcome, welcome. I want to bury right off the bat. I want to bury my dick in Fuyuka. Anywho, I had amazing luck and got the new Stellasaur chick in 1 10-pole comms. Nice. Brennan got her in 2 10-poles, back-to-back 5 stars. Lucky, lucky. Purple Sheep Dude, rubbing your luck in my face, so rude. I have a feeling Go-Kitten could be rubbing a lot of other things. I think the luck is the nicest thing. Most considerate of all the other options. Yes, here we are. Yakuza 0. Getting right back into it. We got a club to run. We have girls to manage. We have dress up to play. Purple Sheep Dude, thanks. I think it can't do harm, and it's a nice distraction, especially when we get to play a pretty dress up with a bunch of girls running a club. I think last time we just barely started this minigame. I think we did maybe 2 rounds. I say that like I can't check right here. This guy, hey buddy. You want to run the club? Yes, I do. Let's do it. Purple Sheep Dude, I was pretty happy to remember there was a stream tonight, actually. Oh, how nice. My dress up Yakuza, yeah! I kept thinking of my dress up Darling, only because it sounds familiar. I don't know why. But no, we're playing my dress up Yakuza, as Purple has said, with Majima. We have an F... Oh, I'm kind of in the way. We have an F rank and 420 fans. Not bad. Let's see. Okay, so we do have some hostesses. I think we used the shrine to get some, and we also did, like, collected on some side story rewards. So that's good. Dolly. My favorite right there. That's my goat. Doll Girl's mother. Many men are struck by her devotion to her daughter. Look at her. Amazing. That's number 1. I know Yuki's our 1 platinum. This is my platinum right here. Dolly. Okay. I think we need to change out Endo, Psycho, and Aranda, because they all have the lowest level of, like, mood. So let's see. Cast on duty, I think. Yeah. You get a break. Put in Kyoko. And Psycho needs a break. Put in Shinomi. And Aranda. Who else? Kirara. That almost sounds like Kiara. Okay. Perfect. Purple Sheep Dude. Only the platinum ones can get dressed up, right? Yes, unfortunately. Only platinum girls can get makeovers. I wish all of them could get makeovers. That would be so much more fun. But, alas. Just her. For now, I'm not dressing up Yuki, because nothing we can really do can boost her stats. Oh, you know what? We can do this. I think. Special training. Yes, we should do this. We can do special training. So this is like special training we can do with any of the platinum hosts as well, like only the platinum ones can do this, where you boost their stats if you can do this pretty well. And I think we're about to do conversation customer service training. Bullshit, do those sound effects are just so horribly screaming. Free online dress-up game is the best possible. Yes, it is. I love it. Like those fucking Flash games where you just dress up some anime character. It's so, and then you take screenshots. And then your mom comes in and goes, why the fuck are there so many screenshots of different anime characters wearing different clothes? What are you doing? You don't need those. But I can't forget the outfits. They're too good. Conversational training. Thank you for your help with this. What's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous or something? No, I wouldn't call it nerves. It's more like battle butterflies. That's so. Well, I guess that's encouraging enough. Alright, you ready to pretend I'm a customer? Hello, customer. I'm Yuki. I look forward to a fun conversation with you. You sure you got this? I don't remember how you do this. Start with an easy topic. Tell me about some hobbies of yours. I think she has social anxiety. I didn't think about it. I don't know much about you either. Let's use this little practice to get better acquainted, huh? Shumi. Oh, got anything? I don't have hobbies. Okay, that's a start. You answered the question. Aye, aye. If you want to be a hostess, that kind of talk ain't gonna cut it. You just flatline the whole conversation. I write in a well, I call it a journal, but I write in a diary every day too. You're not special. A diary, huh? That's a great start, actually. What do you write about in it? Okay. Bonsai? Wait, back up a bit. Bonsai. Purple Sheep, the only thing it's missing is that disturbing... Oh, mini game right before where you need to fix them up because they look like literal hobos. Oh, that's right, they're all fucked up. They got run over by a bus. You gotta clean them up and then you dress them up. You feel extra, like you really did a lot of work. Wouldn't you think that tending bonsai would count as a hobby? I bet your older clientele would love hearing you babble on about that. I don't know if I don't know if you call it babbling on. Seems a little mean, but I also like how realistic this is. Look at her eyes. They're like twitching like an actual eye looking at you. That's a lot of attention to detail. I like the like lights in the background too. I love like these little, it's not ultra realistic, but it's got those details that I really appreciate. You can appreciate them. I see. Oh, she can speak for herself. I don't want to speak for one, I'm sorry. Are you saying I look dumb, Yuki-chan? Anyway, why didn't you mention your bonsai hobby in the first place? Bons 8 years, that's 8 years more than me. I see. Well, I think it's pretty amazing. She make that noise. She's just breathing in my ear. Purple Sheep Dude, yes I can, but thanks for mentioning it still so I wouldn't miss it even though I totally did. You really clam up when the guest stops talking, don't you? You're polite. That ain't the right idea at all. Our customers are here specifically to talk to girls, Yuki-chan. You gotta lead them in with some topics. Just make noises. Try to compliment them. No, I meant. Put on a nice smile. A woman's tears can cut through a knife, but the steel of a smile is 1,000-fold stronger. I meant to say, try making a compliment. I just have to smile a bit. Give it a go then. I fucked up. That didn't help at all. Majima, that didn't help. You're just giggling at me. Alright, now you're freaking me the fuck out. Whoa, Yuki-chan, let's put the brakes on that one. Yeah, I didn't mean... I meant to push Q. I shouldn't have clicked. I fucked up. I'm sorry. Sorry, Yuki-chan. My bad. Yeah, I meant to tell you to try complimenting people. What else is a good conversation starter? Do you have some kind of talent, maybe? On second thought, scratch that. Oh. Oh, no kidding? What is it? Older people do tend to like me. You're a grandkid type. Older gents, huh? Hey, you see, everybody's got a hidden talent. That'd make you perfect for the older clientele. Oh, your grandpa's favorite. Hey now, why didn't you tell me sooner? You can't be letting a talent like that go to waste, Yuki-chan. Then it's decided. Yuki-chan, you're going to be our older customer specialist. Every grandpa who walks in here is going to get assigned to you. Oh, the joys. Sure, she's just over the moon for that. Alright, let's change gears. Why don't you tell me about a weakness you've got instead? Anything come to mind? I have a lot of those. Why does that not surprise me? I'm just messing with you. Well, if you've got a lot, how about you pick one for me? Anything's fine. So desu ne. Not very good at talking to men. If you're not good at talking to men, why the hell would you work in a place like this? Oh, it's because I'm not good to... You know, I'm a man too. Believe it or not. I'm a man too. Yo, you do realize I'm a man too, right? And why is that? Because I'm such a supportive and considerate guy. Because you don't seem like a man at all. I'm not even offended. That's a fair assumption to make. Hey, what the hell does that mean? Okay. Alright, I think that's a good stopping place. For the lesson. Sure thing. Good job. Let's see. Good lesson. That was a pretty good lesson. Well done, Yuki-chan. That went better than I thought it would, actually. You just might make it through this. I was like, you actually did better than I thought. I didn't think you were going to do... I thought you were shit for brains. But you're not. Thank you. I'm so glad. Keep it up and you'll have those customers melting like chocolate on a dashboard. You really think so? I do feel a little more confident. I'll do my best to work a lot harder. Oh, almost level 4. Okay. It's important that we do that because we need the platinum hostesses to really stand out, and that's like a good way to level them up. Go kitten. Doing the Stellasora story right now, waiting for the new chick to appear so I can immediately blow my load at my screen again. I may or may not have almost broke my laptop yesterday, actually. Well, you gotta fucking control where that spray is. Laptops aren't easy to repair. Not easy to clean. Purple sheep dude, she's right. He looks like a cutie, not a man. Men can be cuties. I can be a cutie. If I want to be. Alright. Let's see. Target this area. Everyone's in a good mood. Okay. Go kitten. I accidentally hit my elbow on the side of it and it started vibrating. Oh no. Ladies! Ladies! Alright. I already forgot how to do this minigame, so... Okay. Someone who can party. Karara, get in there. Gookin. Thankfully I ignored it so I could keep Stellasora gooning, and it eventually went away, but I did very much think it was gonna, like, blow up. Just completely fucked it up. Oh. Etsuko. Etsuko can party! Alright, fine. Put Etsuko in. Oh, okay. Oh, this. Okay. Almost messed up. Purple sheep dude. I love that I have that reference. Oh. Everyone wants to fucking party tonight. I'm running out of party girls. How about her, Kyoko? Purple sheep dude. Leave me alone type shit. I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I remember that. Ladies. Leave me alone type shit. Alright. What if I flip my... What did he say? What if I flip my jets for the one time? Ooh. How about... Akina. Get her in there. Okay. You? Okay, I'm not even going to try for extensions yet because I don't think they have enough money for an extension. That's a towel. There we go. I just find stupid videos and they just stick in my head, audio-wise. Oh shit. Shinomi, you need help. There you go. Fever time, baby. Right when they leave. Just thank you. Okay. Okay, at least the two longest lasting have the party mode, so that's good. Get Dolly in there. Purple sheep dude, animators on Instagram are addicted to that audio and I'm eating their work up. I follow a lot of animators on social medias because I like, you know, seeing animations and stuff like that. And so much stupid audio I have found that way. It's so good. That or just really stupid memes I remember. I think one of my favorite memes that I recently found again. It's like a video of some guy and he's like recording from his cell phone, and like there's a thing of juice. It's like one of those big cartons of juice that have the twist off caps. But his roommate, I guess, fucking like opened it from the side like a milk carton. And so he's recording and he's like freaking out and he's like, this bitch, this rabbit ass bitch, done lost her goddamn mind. This crazy bitch. Like, he's so hurt by this. He's so perturbed. Oh fuck. Oh no. Shit. Put up with her for a second, just a little bit, and then get this out of here. Thank you. Okay, now we need Dolly over here because this guy doesn't like. Hold on. Dolly to the rescue. Kind of. More fever time. Oh, that only worked on one person. Damn it. Oh, because she wasn't sitting down. Damn it. Okay. Check, please. Let me tell you, it is some fucking... It is some work trying to get a thought out while also trying to manage all of this at the same time. I can't imagine. Is this what it's like to be an actual manager? Bunch of shit going on. Brace your send-off for you. Okay. It's 44 seconds. I could hit one more bonus. One more fever time. Maybe. The menu. And... Oh, there you go. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Fever time. Get her in there. Purple Sheep Dude, the best kind of brain rot there is. The fruit of hours of labor for a stupid garbage meme. I love artists. That's the thing that I always find interesting. It's got to get to a point where you're animating it and you're like in the middle of it and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Why did I do this? And you still finish it. Oh, 7 million! Almost 8 million yen. Look at that. If we can battle one of these people today, that would be great. I don't know that we're going to, though. Congratulations, Majima-san. We topped 500 fans from the Club Mars area. I bet Hina's not a happy camper right now. Well, it is Hina, so he's not going to stand for this. I'm sure he'll try something. Sure, he might try barging in here again. That'd be bad. Do you think we should keep the doors locked? You, you donkey dong. How are our customers going to get in? Oh, right. Then what are we going to do? Oh, I know. Why don't we go and check out Club Mars? Go to Club Mars. We're going up against them. It might be a good chance to research what kind of a man Hino is, and what Club Mars is like. Ain't a half-bad idea, Yuta-chan. Let's go take a look when we got some time. Alright, so we're gonna go scout out Club Mars, which probably should have done sooner, but whatever. Let's go check out Club Mars. Let's go check out Hino over at Club Mars. Good idea. Let's get going. I forget what happens here. I don't know if we're gonna get into a fight or what. We're just checking out the competition. Ooh. So this is Hino's Club Mars. Wow, it's really flashy. Purple Sheep Dude, that happens like 95% of the time. I can confirm. You get the idea, you start drawing the characters, you start the animation going, and then maybe like 50 frames into it, you're going like, what am I doing? what am I doing? And then you're like, what the fuck? This was just a joke. I thought it was funny for a second. And then by the time you're done, you're like, oh, that wasn't too bad. And then you find another one to laugh at and like, I gotta animate this. It's a damn eyesore. Hurts to look at it. Hey, someone's coming. Thank you very much. See you soon, I hope, Tabata-san. Yeah, of course. I'll come back as soon as I can make it. Ai-chan? Ai, okay. Wonderful. I'll be waiting for you. There she goes. I mean, there he goes. There's Hina. Damn, I did that deadbeat a favor and sent Ai to his table, but he didn't spend jack. Hina-san. Who the hell does he think he is, treating Ai like that? She's the #1 girl at Club Mars. Oh, so that's his #1 girl. I don't want you dealing with cheapskates like that, louse anymore. Got it? But Tabata-san is a longtime regular, and he mentions his finances were tight this month. Cry me a river. If he don't got the cash now, he's useless. Businesses don't run on kindness to poor parasites. This guy's a dick. I want you serving the fat cats because you know that makes the world go round. You know what makes the world go round? Money, money, and more money. Aww. Come over to me. Come over to the big leagues. Me, my tiny club. Listen up, maggot. We need higher-end liquor in the club, and let's pimp out the interior. Use Goldie for something. Yes, sir. What's with this Hino guy? He's got another thing coming if that he's that fixated on cash. Hino thinks money can solve anything, including how to run Club Mars as a business. So he spends as much as he thinks he needs to get more customers in and become a popular club. He's actually spent a small fortune to attract girls from the other clubs. That's why the quality of his talent really sets the bar. But the girl who's the undisputed #1 at Club Mars is Ai, who's been working there for a long time. She's the #1 at Club Mars, huh? Did he not drag her in along a gold-paved road too? No, she seems to be the lone exception. Apparently, she simply wanted to work at a cabaret club and just applied. Ah. The girl who walks in off the street winds up making more money than the girls he spent tons of money to recruit. The irony of it all. Purple Sheep Dude. After like 2 or 3 hours of work, there's always that little, I'm a good artist. Why am I wasting all of this talent on a fucking Shrek kissing Kermit drawing? And then like 2 minutes tops passes back to, that shit's funny. Oh, yo, that shit's funny. Man, and then work on it for 5 more hours. I like that. You get that minute where you're like, I've been on this for so long. You're staring at this picture of like 2 fucking random characters open mouth kissing and you're just in the middle of it. You're like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? So you wait a second, have a soda or something. You're like, get back to that shit. It'll be funny when it's done. And then it always is. That's par for the course. You can't expect girls who'd betray their clubs for cold hard cash to provide excellent customer service. That girl. She seems so nice. She's cute, too. I wish a girl like that would come and work for us. Yuki and the others are a bit plain. Hey, watch it. You see that kind of stuff in front of Yuki and you're dead meat. Oh, shit. Oh, he sees us. What's going on there? Oh. Do you know them, sir? No. Just 2 buzzing flies who need to be swatted. Here's another job for you. Go exterminate them. Yes, sir. Let's go, Ai. Okay. Are we having an issue with bugs in the club? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we're gonna fight now. Whoa, this is bad. Let's get out of here. A man who spends all his money on fools is all the more a fool. What are we gonna do, Majima-san? Breakdance? I'm gonna take care of them. You make yourself scarce, Yuta-chan. Oh, this theme. I love this theme. These fucking people do not get paid enough to deal with this shit. If I had a job as a waiter and I had to deal... if this had to happen 1 time, I'm putting in my 2 weeks. I'm not doing this shit. Oh, no. You think they would stop walking up to Majima when they see him doing this shit? It never ends well. Come on, come on. He's just getting the shit kicked out of him. He was serving a table 10 minutes ago. And this is what he's got to deal with now. Come here. Come here. Come on. Like his taunt is just a dance move. Oh! I dodged his kick by taunting. There we go. Suck shit. Man, that was rough. Majima-san, are you okay? Did you not just see the fucking smackdown I laid on these people? These fools? Yeah, I'll live. Mars. You know, from Club Mars, one of the 5 stars. He ain't gonna be easy to get rid of. It'll be easy. Alright. Run the club. Yeah. Club time. We have 715 fans. Let's see. Who needs a break? Oh, no. A lot of my staff needs a break. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Let's switch a lot of people around. You need a break. So, Psycho, it's your turn. And then put Rhonda in. She's not happy. Just literally whoever I have on staff, just put them in instead. I'm glad. I think I have enough. Oh no, Dolly's sad. She really needs a break. We can't have Dolly sad. I think I have just enough girls to be able to give some ladies a break and then rotate them in. I hope. She's fine. She can stay. We need one more. 30 in. Oh no. Oh. I don't have enough to change. Shoot. I need like 1 or 2 more women on my team. Okay. Shoot. Okay, who's in the best mood? You have 268, you have 433. Let's keep Etsuko in. We'll keep Etsuko just because she's got a lot of HP still. Okay, and then she'll get a break next. I promise. I promise she'll get a break next. I think... Can I do another special training? I can. Okay, let's do that while she's resting. More special training. Time for more training. What's up, Yuki-chan? You nervous again? Not at all. It's battle butterflies again. I want to get better at talking to my customers. I need to not give you stupid advice, I promise. That's the spirit, Yuki-chan. Alright, I'm going to be your customer, and we're just going to talk. You ready? Hello, I'm Yuki. Thank you please for coming into, tonight. Have a good... We have some work to do. Alright, let's get to know each other a little better, Yuki. Not that I care, but why don't you tell me what kind of guy you like? Purple sheep dude. Having a nice warm bowl of homemade chicken and tomato noodle soup really heals the soul. Oh, that sounds delicious. Sounds like it is very healing. Especially now that it's getting cold. Okay, cold for me. Added bonus. Plushies is company. Ooh, very nice. I know we mentioned cold weather in like a stream previously. I think for me, the second I consider cold, cold, like uncomfortably cold, is like 60 and below. Once you get under 60, that's when I'm like getting uncomfortably cold. I need to warm up. You know, that's like nothing to a lot of people, but we're here in heaven. We have a lot of light and a lot of warmth and a lot of sun. It's very warm and cozy up here. So I'm an angel made of fire. I don't do cold too well. The cold pits of hell are terrifying. Let's get to know each other. Oh, he already said this, but what kind of guy do you like? He kind of just like, I don't give a shit, but what kind of guy do you like? Nobody to be found. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Pretty good. Pretty good. We are playing Yakuza 0. I'm grinding Majima's, like, business, his Cabaret Club stuff. I love it. We're playing dress up, like, dress up with anime girls. It's so cool. With a fucking hardened criminal. Robo Sheep Dude, you forgetting where I'm from? Don't worry about explaining the cold to me. Well, that's what I mean. I know the cold in Canada is very different than heaven. Nobody to be found. I'm the opposite. I love the cold. I can protect myself with layers. Heat, I can take my shirt off, but it never goes away. I think I can just tolerate heat pretty well. Like when it gets to 100 degrees like Fahrenheit, that's when I'm like, it's kind of a little too warm, a little excessive. But short of that, I'm like, it's not too bad. I can tolerate that. Go kitten. Last winter, my heater died. And it was like 40s in the house. Oh, yeah, that's no fun. But he's just a shriveled up little raisin. It's too cold. I think the coldest it gets, oh no, around here, it gets like the coldest it'll be is 30 in winter. Once in a blue moon, it'll get that cold. A few times. It never really gets super, it doesn't always get to 30. That's like the dead of winter temperature, if that. Yeah, my bad. So tell me about your type already. So desu. A guy who can be my prince. A prince. kind, tall, handsome, flowing hair. He'd really respect me. You'd look good riding a white horse. I think I get what she means. Sounds just like me. Ugh, don't say that. I think I get you. I can see that. If I were looking for a lady, I'd want a princess too. Probably sheep dude. I have built tolerance for both, but I'd probably still get surprised by the extreme weather in other countries. Yeah, I have good tolerance for the heat and like none for the cold. The second autumn rolls around, I'm just like, ooh, I'm wearing sweats and a sweater under my robe. That's how cold I am. I don't do the cold very well. It's probably like, I don't know, 50 outside. Freezing. Too cold. Hey, if you're gonna hold on to dreams or ideals, you better swing for the fences. High standards, never. Let me ask you, Yuki. How old are you anyway? Majima. You can't ask. Maybe I'm an old man. Okay, not maybe, but you don't ask a lady her age. That never ends well. Oh, okay. She's 23. I see. Anyway, I'm surprised you're such a dreamer, Yuki-chan. Of course, of course, Sarah doesn't want to know how old the girls he talks to are. No, it's not. It's a manners thing. I was raised, you don't ask a lady her age, you don't ask her weight. You never ask if she's pregnant. That never, ever, those three questions never usually lead to good things. In my experience, from what I've been told. Purple sheep dude, not to brag, but it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. barely cold enough to get out the long PJs. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? If I was wearing my shorts and like tank top in that, I'd be dead. Be sitting in a fetal position like ball, just trying to warm up. I'd be burning something to keep warm. I don't want to get that cold. It's freezing. Ugh. Uncomfortably cold. You went to an all-girls middle school, high school, and university, so I've been dreaming about Prince Charming for a long time now. It's either that, or I feel like you become like Hosho Marine. Go the other way. So you grew up surrounded by girls at your schools. I'm starting to see why it's tough being around men. Lacking because of that. Transgender Goblin, welcome. Hi. Halo, welcome in. Playing some Yakuza 0. We're running a club once again. That's a big, strong Majima that Majima's not really bigger. He's kind of lanky. He gets more of his fighting from skill. And being really, like, quick and shit. Dress Up Simulator, my beloved. Bro Sheep Dude, love that reaction to my daily life. I'd be insulted, but then again, I can't contradict you. Man. I mean, I don't mean to offend, but I don't know how people do it. I'm just so used to this climate where it's not really ever that cold and being so close to the sun that not being in that climate just sounds insane. Brutal. Stronger than I. Ginger Goblin, you love cold as well. I'm the one person, I said it earlier, 60 degrees Fahrenheit is the coldest I can go. Once you start going below that, that's when I start breaking out the layers and I get real, I put the vest on, I put the dress, or not dress, but the blazer on. Maybe break out even the, once you hit 50, I'm breaking out the pea coat. Way too fucking cold. My flat is cold and I adore it. I only like it when it's cold in my room, when I have my bed so I can like crawl into my bed where it's nice and cozy and warm. But then I get up in the morning and that fucking sucks. Having to leave the blankets and stuff. Oh, that's the worst. To go do my angelic duties, jump out into the clouds, down into heaven. Or not down into heaven, down into earth from heaven. No thank you. Brutal. Pearl Sheep Dude, I love wintertime because it's beautiful and smells amazing at snow activities. Yes. I don't get snow, but I agree with the rest of those. More like rain activities, but I agree. I love wintertime. Transgender Goblin, I think it's like around 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit right now. That's not too bad. Go get the dress on. The dress. Wait, I don't even know what she said. Oh, because she's been surrounded by girls her whole life. But I hate being cold very much. Luckily, I'm pretty tolerant. Man. I can tolerate it for a little bit, but like I said, as soon as I can warm up, I'm going right for it. My favorite thing is warm cocktails, hot cocktails. Like a nice hot toddy. That's pretty good. I found so many eggnog recipes and I cannot wait to use them. But I refuse to buy eggnog until after Thanksgiving. Because son of a bitch, it's not Christmas time yet. The second Thanksgiving is done, it's Christmas time. What's all this then? Oh no, she doesn't want to hold people back. My issues talking to customers might hold everyone back. A club needs, I would say, just saying don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's not enough. We need variety. We need to build on that. A club needs variety. A good club needs a wide variety of girls, actually. Transgender Goblin. I need to make myself a cup of tea. Gonna dye your hair again tonight. Nice. You have fun with that. I'm going to try. I forgot to mention this at the start of the stream. I'm going to try, really try tonight, to keep tonight's stream under 4 hours. I know I say that a lot, knock on wood. But I do have angelic duties to tend to in the morning, so I should actually try to keep stream. I have to... The gods and goddesses are sending me on the other side of Earth. That's a lot of traveling, so I actually need to be awake at a decent time. So I usually get up at 6, but my bad habit is that I'll just without any conscious input turn off my alarm as soon as it turns off and just go right the fuck back to sleep. I need to not do that tomorrow. So that's my big challenge. So I'm going to try to keep stream closer to like 3 hours, 3:15, maybe 3.5 at the latest. Something like that. Under 4 is the key. Transgender Goblin. I do that too, and I don't remember. It's the worst. I have a bad habit of doing that only if I don't have like angelic duties to tend to that day. But even then, I don't like doing it because then I sleep in and I wake up and I go, shit, I could have done a lot of things in that time. I have some things I have to do. I could have edited, I could have fixed something, sent off that email, etc., etc. So I try not to let myself sleep in too late. But I cannot sleep in tomorrow. I have things I really have to actually get going. So I'm going to try to keep stream closer to 3 hours. Promise. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I'm going to try. Transgender Goblin. I've done this before at work a few times. It's the worst. Yes. And then you're late and you go, fuck. That's what I'm trying to avoid, is doing that, looking, and then be like, oh, fuck. Nobody to be found. I'm a guy for some reason. I don't understand. I dyed my hair gray in high school. It was a big mistake. I've always wanted to dye my hair gray. I never do. But, you know, it just naturally, as you can see, is that way. But I've wanted to. And everyone's like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, man, it looks cool. Where Bambi? Welcome. Hello. I've had gray hair a few times. It's cool as fuck. I think it's cool as fuck. I don't think I can actually pull it off, but I want to do it. But go au natural with my silver hair. Oh, I forgot. You can look around with the WASD. I could just look away. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to have someone who could actually talk to the customers. But some guys prefer girls who come off like they don't buy into the whole nightlife business. See, a girl like you adds appeal to the club as a whole, Yuki-chan. We can cater to all walks of life that way. Nobody to be found. Some people look good with old man hair at 20, just not me. I sound and come off like an old man as is. Ginger Goblin. I have an old man body too in my 20s. Where Bambi? I don't think it would fit me, says a guy who has silver hair. It's close, yeah. Not quite gray. It's a little more lustrous than gray, but, you know. Nobody to be found. I'm in my 20s, but people thought I've been in my early 30s since 19. Oh no. I could relate. I've had people guess my age, and they guess by a few, quite a few eons above, and I go, nope, not quite. not quite. I still get carded when I buy booze, but, you know. Sometimes, actually, you know what? I've started to realize, unless I'm getting it, like, from a store, because they have to card you when you're buying a pack of booze. Like, I've gone a lot, like, to bars or restaurants or casinos, and I've reached that point sometimes. It doesn't happen all the time. It's happening with less and less frequency. I'm not getting as carded as much, which hurts sometimes. Where I'll order a whiskey drink, and they'll be like, yeah, sure. And then Sister Finn will be with me, and then she'll get carded, and I go, oh, no, we're not that different in age. So I go like, oh, no, this can't be happening. This cannot be happening. I don't know if it's the voice, I don't know if it's the face, but somehow, some way. Look at me, I don't look that old, right? I don't think so. I'm only 16 trillion. It's like a baby for angels. Nobody to be found. Could be worse. Willem Dafoe and Patrick Stewart have looked 60 since 20. They've been old as long as I've been alive. Purple Sheep Dude, I have the opposite problem. Oh no. I swear I wasn't carded when I was 14. I don't get carded anymore, but I think that's because I only drink with my mom. Even, well, I'm trying to think. Aside from buying, like, booze at the store, I don't usually get carded. Purple Sheep Dude was very much an adult going to uni and was asked what high school year I was in. No. I don't know, I've had people think that I'm like uncles to my, to Brother Finn when he was younger and when I was younger. And I was like, I'm definitely not, I cannot be an uncle at this age. I promise you. Nobody to be found. I never get carded. My mind always says, please card me. My ego needs it. I think one time I made a waitress laugh when she carded me when I was getting, I think I was getting dinner with Kyoda one time and we both got drinks and she actually carded me. And while she was carding me, I was like, you know, it's still nice when that happens sometimes. She kind of chuckled. I was like, I'm not entirely joking. It's actually kind of nice when that still happens. Where Bambi? When I went to restaurants, servers always proposed cocktails to me, and my mom was like, they're 12. Oh no. But if your mom wasn't there, I had some booze and really hated it. Don't drink underage, it's not cool. Don't do that. Oh, you're welcome, I guess. What kind of guy do you take me for? I forgot we're still training her. I know it's probably a ways off, but I wonder you'll be like when you do get yourself a boyfriend, Yuki-chan. Transgender Goblin. Damn, I want soju. Soju sounds pretty good. Gokin, I've been an aunt since I was like 10. That's a good point. You can be technically like an aunt. Well, I wasn't an uncle at the time, yet. Nobody to be found. It's like when you see the first X-Men movie and Wolverine looks like me. Then 10 years later, he's super jacked and looks like an alien. No. They just get so ripped to the point you don't even look like a person anymore. Just ridiculous amounts of muscle. Almost looks painful to live. Where Bambi? School brought me to a bar at 16 and I got to order booze. Ooh. Look at you. Right. Cape, sword, and the whole 9 yards. A boyfriend. When you think about dating, all I can think of is how much of a hassle it is. Being single is pretty great. It's pretty nice until Valentine's. It kind of stings a little, but aside from that, aside from Valentine's, oh, and maybe like Thanksgiving, and maybe Christmas too, if you weigh that in. Maybe your birthday. You know what? It is a hassle. Just leave it at that. A hassle, even if it was your equestrian princeling. Be more of a hassle. This job. Every date would be a struggle for the right clothes and makeup, and even then I can't even begin to imagine what it'd be to talk to them. Do a horseback date. You'd figure it out. That's this job, though. Yeah, you'd figure it out. If you liked him, you'd make the effort, though. Yeah. Nobody to be found. Drinking wine gifted to me 6 months ago during a party. I feel like a wine mom. You need one of those glasses that's not even a wine glass. It's like that. It's just what it's like the top of a wine glass without the stem, and it's just big and round, and it just has like sparkles all over it that says "Live, Laugh, Love" on it, or something that's like "Mommy Special Juice" or fucking whatever stupid phrases on it. Fucking Don't talk to me till I've had my cup. And stupid shit. You drink your wine. Man. Transgender Goblin. I mean, Valentine's is also like the day before discount chocolate. Now you're speaking my language. Now you're speaking my language. I know it's repulsive, but it can't go to waste. Oh, man. Where'd Bambi? I feel like dating, especially during those times, is a hassle. I mean, being the one single person in my family, it kind of seems like it. Like, everyone else will be thinking about, like, what to give their dates, like, gifts to get, things like that. And I'm just sitting here just like, I'm going to watch Pipkin Pippa drink some whiskey while you guys figure that all out. And I'll have a great old time. Transgender Goblin. I use it to cook usually. I don't usually drink wine. I'm not a big wine guy. Unless it's like something like Riesling, which is basically just a dessert wine. Like a really, like a sweet, not so bitter wine. But I'm more of a whiskey fella. You can't use gifted wine to cook. Bad form. Glass of Portuguese red wine. Oh, shit. Like, please, I don't want to have to ship gifts this year, man. Oh, no. Also, the presenting partner to family. Yeah, I've never had to do that. That's never been a problem. I'll say the last person I expected to hear that from. Huh? What's up with that? Transgender Goblin. Had a boyfriend once for 1 month. Never again. Oh no. But didn't end too bad. Of course I'm okay. I do say positive things every now and then, you know. Say what? You know, you're an odd girl, Yuki-chan. Just laying that out there. Where'd Bambi? I tend to accidentally fall in love and accidentally get into relationships. Oh, man. Nobody to be found. Dating's fun. You're competing to see who has the less red flags. Yeah. Like Go Fish. I mean, I've never really dated, so I wouldn't know, but... Well, in one breath, you're saying you'd want to date a prince, and in the next, you're saying it'd be a hassle. You're like a grumpy old man in the body of a romantic young lady. Grumpy middle-aged woman. So grumpy and middle-aged is fine, as long as you're a woman. More important things in romance, yes. Yes, madame, like this. That's a can of hard tea, by the way. Well, maybe this is a bad time to bring it up, but have you ever actually gone out with someone, Yuki-chan? I get the feeling you've never dated. Where'd Bambi? Watch me. I might just end up accidentally in an international relationship soon. Oh, boy. Transgender Goblin. The dating thing wasn't bad, but it's very much not for me. That's fine. Romance isn't for everyone. Some people are fine being single. You know, some people do find romance. And some people spend some of their free time being an anime angel on the internet playing video games. Talking to strangers on the internet. However it shakes out, you know. Nobody to be found. Average Day is like the movie, The Thing. I know I'm human. I know most people in this social space are human, but are you human? I'm not human, but I'm not The Thing. I ain't that. That movie fucked me up. I have some friends that love horror, and they invited me to a matinee once to go watch it. And I had no idea what the movie was. I had heard of it, but I never actually watched it. And I figured that was a good chance to watch it with them. Oh, that fucking movie, dude. The scene that got me the worst, that actually made me yelp in theater and got other people laughing, was the fucking scene where they're testing blood. That one got me so bad, and I literally actually yelped and like crunched into my seat. Ugh, fuck that movie. That movie's so scary. Oh man. Purple Sheep Dude looked away 1 second and I came back to a love debate. Oh man. More like easily than rather accidentally. You need to raise that bar off the ground, my friend. Oh man. Nobody to be found. Finn could be the thing. I'm a thing. I don't know if I'm the thing. Maybe this is oh wait, we're saying she's never dated before. Oh, she's dated a bunch of guys. Those are last names. You know, if you're gonna lie about ex-boyfriends, you should probably use their first names, Yuki-chan. I didn't know those were last names, but... That's all it takes to impress you? Whatever. Anywho, lots of club goers like an inexperienced girl like that, so it ain't exactly a bad thing. Purple Sheep Dude. Oh god, Wi-Fi STD, please go away. Oh no. Comes back. It's like a fucking bug that just comes and attacks. Nobody to be found. Back from an ad. Yeah, blood testing scene is so good. It's so... Oh, the fucking tension in it is so horribly, like, palpable. And, like, I knew there was... That's the thing I hate. That's the reason I was, as people put it, like a dying orgasmic seal so much in Spooktober. I fucking hate in horror when there's tension. Because you know they're gonna fuck you up with a jump scare. You just don't know when. It's the fucking worst. I cannot stand that shit. And that scene is like the perfect example of it. You know some shit is gonna happen. You just don't know when. And then it does, and you look like an idiot. And you make people in the theater laugh because you got really scared. Yelped. Like a fucking dog that accidentally got their tail stepped on. Fucking A. Change to Goblin. I got it too, I fear. I have to restart Twitch. Oh no. Nobody to be found. What's really clever about the blood testing scene is they use the fake hand. Oh, they use the fake hand in every test. So you're used to it when the blood jumps. It's that, and it's just the slow fucking, like, they take the petri dish and they're slowly putting the wire to it, and then it's like, and then, okay, not that one. Okay, not that one. Like, you know what's gonna happen. It's like, fuck, just do it. Stop doing this shit. It's like someone's just, like, getting ready to take a Band-Aid off, man. Where'd Bambi? Oh yeah, today I wasted time at school because I obliterated my finger, like destroyed. Oh no. That's not good. Real Sheep Dude, stream is as broke as me right now, man. One of us needs to be strong to support the other, otherwise that can't work. Oh no. Everything looks fine on my end, thankfully, knock on wood. I haven't had stream turn itself into 20 parts, like it has once in a blue moon. That you got wasted at school and accepted it. That's one way to get through it. Let's see. Perfect? Yeah! Perfect lesson! Yes! I was having such a good time, I practically forgot we were training you. Me too. That's great. Thank you so much. Yeah, we already see that. How many levels? Yes! Oh, she's almost at level 7. Nice. Okay. Should be ready for the next day. Nobody's to be found. I love horror movies and practical effects. My favorite things about old movies is trying to figure out how they did that effect. CGI is boring because of that. Yeah, obviously I don't watch horror movies. I'm a pussy. But I do think that it is kind of an art. Kind of like how I see broadcasting as an art. I think it is an art to be able to sell the way that things get done. and like how they can really sell an effect to you without actually, obviously, like, you know, fucking turning someone into piles of blood and guts. It's really interesting. Oh, and then you can hear like the history of like how different people engineered certain scenes to happen, and pretty fascinating. All right, gonna go for some more. You know what? After this, I think we're gonna try with Majima to go recruit. I forget how you do it. I have to look it up. But to recruit some more staff, because we do need more staff to help relieve some of the ladies here. Working too hard. Let's see, where'd Bambi? I swear I thought I was gonna die. Slam my car door on that bed. Oh, that's the worst. That always hurts. Purple sheep do that little cutesy sound effect over Majima. A full leg spread is very fun. Ding, 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 ding. It's all pretty. All right. After this round of business, we're gonna go recruit more ladies. Irashaimase, Okya-sama. I can't speak Japanese. Alright. No, he doesn't like anyone. Oh, wait, baby, this is so funny. This is what Majima is trying to, like, solve this big crime mystery going on. He's supposed to be figuring out how he's going to deal with this assassination he didn't do. And yet, here we are, running a club. Oh shit. Yeah, I got it. I couldn't remember. You in here? How about you? Nobody to be found. Biggest shock movie effect-wise was learning that the Deadpool mask isn't CGI. They just slid a Photoshop slider to compress or uncompress it to make him squint. That's pretty cool. It's extension. Whoa. Party! Yes! Now we make some shmoney. Hold on. Let me praise her, because she needs some help. You need someone here. Oh no. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that kind of editing must be such a pain in the ass to make him squint. You have to like fucking work with the slider every time. But I mean, they are movie editors, so it's kind of their thing. Hold on. There we go. And then you. There. Bambi, improve your Japanese, Sarah. You have a pro watching. Oh no. That pro is about to get mighty disappointed. Let me tell you, if you feel like your Japanese pronunciation is bad, I'm here to prove you wrong. Towel. You need something? Ice. Nobody to be found. It only works because the mask barely moves since it's stiff. If it was a face, it'd be nightmarish. I've told the story before. One of my favorite fucking stories is when Wesley Snipes was Blade. He was playing Blade. And as a result, like, for one of the reasons, like, he's kind of crazy in his own way. And he refused, I think in Blade 3, he refused to open his eyes. And so, what the editors had to do was fucking, like, edit his eyes to make him blink, and it looks so uncanny. It's so bad. It's so nasty. I don't know why. Let's see, get you in here with her. Pearl Sheep Dude. Where do you... I'm scared. Mod this thing. Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. I see something got banned because it was spamming. I think a bot. You need help. It's ice. Who else? More party. More money. Oh no. Need a towel. Doing pretty good. Making some good money. I'm surprised we actually have enough girls to keep people happy. You need a break. I'm gonna praise her. Good job. Look at how much money. Oh, you can't see it behind. Oh, no, you can. Money, look at that. Get you there. 17 seconds. We're not gonna hit another fever. But I tried. That's a lady's glass. Don't ask me how I remember any of this shit. I haven't played this game in a couple of years. Praise, and then... Hold on. Get one more order in. There we go. Use it. We have 2 seconds left. There we go. Look at that. 11 million. Oh, shit. Oh, man. We're doing pretty good. Where'd BNB? I'm just thinking of my friend. Hearing you when you try to say something in Japanese. I wonder if it's better or worse than your French. Oh, man. I don't know. That's a toss-up right there. Look at all the levels. Running a tight ship around here. Damn, she got to level 8. Level 9. Oh, she almost made it to level 10. Nobody to be found. Blade 3 has so many weird stories behind it. I heard Snipes refused to be called by his real name and forced everyone to call him Blade. I also... Another quick story. I don't know if it's true. I think I told this story on stream too. But he apparently, like he... I'm trying to think. He had a camera guy who was working on the movie pretty regularly. And that camera guy ended up getting sick. So they had to, like, get another camera guy. I don't know if this is true or not, but this other camera guy comes in just to replace the main camera guy that Snipes is used to. And the next day, they're getting ready to shoot, and he, you know, Wesley Snipes isn't on the fucking set. So they send people to go look for him from his trailer, and he's not in his trailer. So they're like, where the fuck is Wesley Snipes? He's supposed to be here. He's the lead. We need him for this movie. Apparently, he left a letter. And in the letter, he basically said he refused to film with this new camera guy because he thought that his camera was going to steal his soul and that the guy was an actual vampire. And I don't know if it's true or not, but considering the other crazy stories that exist with Wesley Snipes on that movie, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if that was true. I love when there's just celebrities being fucking batshit insane. Like, I'm not a big celebrity guy unless they have crazy fucking stories surrounding them. I don't know what it is. Bro, sheep team, not actually scared, Lama, don't worry. My brain just stopped functioning trying to read that broken link. Yeah, I saw something got banned by an auto mod because they're trying to spam a link. I just wasn't sure. Treasure to Goblin. I mean, yeah, Wesley Snipes is a little silly. He's a little silly, that guy, doing his tax evasion and whatnot. Nobody to be found. Sorry, I got distracted. Foxes are so fucking scary when they yell. They need to leave my yard. That and coyotes. Coyotes are also great when you hear them over the hill and they're fucking eating something that isn't quite dead yet. That's always fun. Congratulations, Majima-san. We now have 1,000 fans from the Club Mars area. Right on. Looks like we got some momentum going. I think we'll be able to reach Club Mars' fan count any day now. Looks like we're on track. I doubt that they'll just sit around and do nothing. Hino is bound to have something up his sleeve. Uh-oh. A woman singing like Omi's. What now? Someone fighting outside? The timing is too perfect. This might be Hino up to no good. No problem. Let's check it out. Nobody to be found. Fisher cats have the worst sound. Purple sheep dude. Wait till the foxes start digging under your chicken coop. Oh, that's even worse. I don't have a chicken coop, but I do know that foxes are fucking bastards when it comes to those. Nobody to be found. Apparently no one outside of New England knows what fisher cats are, so to explain, they're like an evil fox. I'd say I've heard of fisher cats, but I myself have no idea. I've heard of them. I just know they're not good. Evil foxes. Foxes are so silly, though. What's going on out here? You're I from Hino's Club Mars. We got scammed out of all our money at that asshole's club. You gonna do something about it? She's the employee. What the fuck is she supposed to do? What can I really do? I mean, if you're gonna play, you gotta pay. Shut it. My wife took the kids and left me because of that damn club. You're part of the problem. Yeah, time for you to fix it. By doing what? What's all this crap? Sounds like they spent too much money at Club Mars and were driven to bankruptcy. Bankruptcy? They partied at a cabaret club until they went bankrupt? Certainly knows how to bleed a customer. He'll let them play until they run out of money, and when they run out, he'll loan them money to let them play more, with cutthroat interest, of course. I gotcha. Pretty nasty business. Why so many people hate Club Mars. Doesn't surprise me at all that this girl has to deal with something like this. Of course, the girls would have no idea what they're being targeted. Hino doesn't tell them that he's driving their customers into deeper debts with his loans. I concur. Majima-san? Hey, where are you? You lot. Why are you making a scene in front of the club? We're busy here. Fuck off. You surround a girl and threaten her. You ought to be ashamed. I'd ditch your sorry ass too if I were your wife. Say what? Sounds like you want to die, asswipe. We'll get this shithead first, and then kill him. What a pain. You alright, lady? This is gonna get ugly, so maybe you should take a step back. Oh boy. Alright. You know what time it is. It's time to dance. Take them out. Take them all out. Fuck them up. They were going to kick my ass. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Let me build up my combo. Oh, he's already done. A pool of his own blood. Yeah, fuck him up. Transgender Goblin. I love Majima. We all love Majima. We'll adore Majima. Nobody to be found. I was worried about swearing in chat, but after hearing this, I feel safe. Oh, you're good. I swear like a sailor. I really should cut down on the swearing, mate. Nah, who gives a fuck? It's okay. Yes. As long as you're not throwing slurs around in chat, you're good. Short of slurs, you're chilling. That was underwhelming. No, Majima-san, you're just too strong. But why did you... What was all that? Hey, she's got a regular dress on. What was all that noise? What on earth happened? Who are these people? Have you been beating people up again, Majima-san? Oh, Majima. Gokin, swearing in chat. Bullshit, dude. Are you kidding? Have you read any of Goat's comment? Yeah. There was one time. We know, well, it's kind of an old story, but when I first got the chat box set up and I had an auto mod set up to catch like slurs and stuff, Goat was so kind, along with my lovely, lovely moderator, Renan. They both took the opportunity to test it out by putting every known hentai tag and ASMR tag they could find, all of them, into my chat, and I don't think any of them got shut down, so you're good and fine dandy, my friend. My dear viewer. Gokin, if swearing in chat could get you in trouble, I'd be long gone. Oh yeah. if I cared enough about swearing, it wouldn't be here. But I don't care. I swear all the fucking time, constantly. Bro sheep dude. No, the spring trap comment. Yeah, no. Gokin, mine was just mostly violent, rapey shit, honestly, sigh. You know, just the usual. Just the usual. Here's you go. Fuck. I swear so fucking much. I think a lot of people do. Nobody to be found. I've never had to ban anyone other than bots. I will time people out to fuck with them. I did that when I first got rid of my mod. I did like to time out a couple of people. Well, one person actually a couple times, just for funsies, and then I stopped doing that. I've never had to legit. Actually, no, I did ban one person. I had to ban one singular person. Outside of that, you know, I never really ban people. Automod sorts out like spammers and bots and things like that, so easy. Purple Sheep Dude. Their NSFW ASMR tags didn't get flagged, but the one time I wrote Goliath Spider, I got auto-modded. It's fixed now. Yeah, I had to beat around. I had to do what Majima did to these people. I did that to auto-mod to make it chill the fuck out. Nobody to be found. 10-second timeouts are harmless. It's fine. Go Kitten. Run-ins was normal hentai tags. Mine was stuff like abortion stuff. Yeah. Go Kitten. It was Go Kitten. I've been timed out. Run-in loved to time me out. It was Go Kitten. I remember. As soon as I gave him the power of the hammer. Where Bambi? Oh yeah, my first words after hurting myself earlier was Putain de Tabernac, and the next ones were fucking Jesus hell Lord. Bro, should you show us that bully side of Sarah, that little bit? I had to do it one time, for the one time, as they say. Why do you always gotta assume it's me? Guilty as charged this time, though. These buzzers are making a rack in front of the club, so I figured I'd do something about it. You beat them up just for that? Majima-san, how can you be such a monster? No, that's not true. He saved me. Saved you? Who might you be? I'm I from Club Mars. Club Mars? Oh, what are we gonna do, Majima-san? She's from Club Mars. No, I know she's from... Come on, calm down. I knew that. You knew, and you still helped her. What if she's an enemy spy, and this is all part of her plot? Aww. Why were you in front of our club? I don't know if she's fucking walking to work. I don't know. Putain. Gookin. As soon as he could, he was like, well, I could time her out, you know, for a minute, just for funsies. He did, and in fairness, I'm pretty sure I was like, no, that's mean. Don't do that. 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. Leave it at 10. We'll only do 10 seconds. Dude, I love it. Putain de Tabernac. I love you, Sarah. Oh, those are just swears. No translation. Oh, yeah. Is it poutine? No, poutine is a food. Tabernac is just a word I've heard, which I guess is a swear. A very silly sounding one. I love it. Nobody to be found. Stream is fine for me, but I use protection VPN ad. Ah. And you can have protection too if you use. Just start advertising. Sponsored by. This whole time it's sponsored by VPN. Didn't know it. Start doing a read. Transgender Goblin. Putain is shit. Oh. Where'd Bambi? At first I was like, ouchie, that hurt. And then it continued to hurt. And we looked at it. It was like blue-red with a lot of blood. At that point, I thought I broke my finger. Ugh. Absolutely not how that word is pronounced, but I love it. Oh, man. Nobody to be found. If you use the VPN, demons will never find you in your tracking. You gotta worry about bugs when you're browsing the internet? Nah, worry about demons. And a message from Hina-san for you. Oh, he's got a message. A message. Hi. Why'd she say it like that? That's adorable. I've allowed you to exist out of the kindness of my heart until now, but I grow tired of your buzzing insects. If you're challenging the 5 stars, there'll be no mercy. It's high time I destroyed you. Let the tears of defeat begin to fall. That's the message. Oh, very sweet of you to deliver it. Well, ain't that classy. I guess that's his declaration of war. Fine. If he's got a death wish, I'd be happy to grant it. Sounds great, Majima-san. Let's show Hina that we won't bow down to the 5 stars. Sounds like you're starting to grow a pair, Yuta-chan. Maybe you're starting to rub off on me. Oh. What's the matter, Yuki-chan? You shivering? Are you scared? I'm just pumped for the fight. I try to act all tough. It's not what I'm doing. Haha. Oh. That's so great. What are you laughing at? You're making fun of me. It's just fun. Everyone at Club Sunshine actually gets along with each other. Think so? We don't get along at all, actually. It's a nice change of pace from where I work is all. All the girls at Club Mars are wound up tight, and Hina-san really doesn't treat us like people. Aw. The way you 3 all talk to each other, I'm really jealous. There's nothing to be jealous about. Majima-san makes fun of me all the time. Don't confuse the cold hard truth of making fun of you, Yuki-chan. I better get back to Club Mars. Hina-san's gonna blow a socket. See you later. Stay out of trouble now. Don't get attacked again. Bye-bye. Majima-san, right? Why did you help me even though you knew I was your enemy? And how it is, Club Mars may be my enemy, but you're just working hard there. You got nothing to do with the lines in the sand. Besides, I ain't jaded enough to let a girl get attacked right in front of me and just twiddle my thumbs. I truly wish you the best. I hope we meet again. Well, off you go, running in your heels. That's a skill. Oh, putain. Putain means prostitute. Ah, I see. Nobody to be found. I speak French. You want to know French swears? I'm here for you. I can't speak a lick of French. And it delights a lot of people. She wishes us well. Guess so. That's why she's #1 at Club Mars. She's cute. I wish she was my daughter. She does got a sparkle in her eye. Hey, my eyes sparkle too. See? Look. Just fucking look at her. Boy, it's kind of chilly out today. Yep, back to it, I guess. Aw, Yuki. Hey, see if my eyes ever sparkle for you again. Back to... what time? Oh, we got time for plenty more. More French to discuss. Yeah, Gokin's a resident French not liker. She doesn't like the French or speaking French. As you can see by her gag. Nobody to be found. Seal, animal spelled fawk, pronounced fuck. Huh. I didn't know that. See, when I say fuck, it means the vulgarity of which people used to procreate with. But it can also mean seals. Yes, classic. Gokin, why do you all fucking breed like animals? Stop producing more. Man. That you liked breeding. Yeah, not when it's a subspecies of human I don't like. No. Not like her. Yeah, I don't know why hate her slipped my mind. I was gonna say, that's kind of rude. I think the intention from Goat is rude. I think it is rudeness. Word Bambi, I promise we are not the ones breeding. Maybe other French, but not us. Oh, we need to switch out our... Oh, actually, they're all full of piss and vinegar still. Never mind. Actually, Carrara and Etsuko could use a break. Let's switch out... Is anyone ready? Oh, Dolly's ready. Get her back in there. Tag her in and put Kyoko in there. She needs to level up her skills a little bit. There we go. Everyone's happy. Everyone's ready. Purple Sheep Dude, yes, we are professional singles. Gukin, gay and French, even worse. But Gukin, you're gay. In the nicest way possible. Purple Sheep Dude, have you ever seen my bed? There would never be space for another human in here. Ain't none of my blushies sleeping on the floor. No, they get the bed. Is Yuki ready for more special training? Yes. Customer service level 3. If I can hit this, she might get to level 10. Please. Hey, Yuki-chan, those battle butterflies finally gone? Well, it's just you after all, Majima-san. Oh, is that some sass I detect? Alright, let's do this. I'm the customer. You're the hostess. Ready? Hello, I'm Yuki. Are you welcome here today? But we still got a long way to go. Let's see. Nobody to be found. I'm both, and the second my boyfriend and I figure out how to get pregnant, we will. I think it's a problem with the positioning. That might be. It might be that. That might, I believe. I don't know anything. I've heard, there's storks and cabbages involved, so I don't know how to make baby. But cooking what? Me gay? No. Sure, I'm trying to hate them even more. Mine is Renan. Yeah, Renan's our straight representation here. We all need... he's our straight... he's our token straight. We need him here. Just keep trying. Yeah, just keep trying. Just keep trying. Eventually, if the femboy doesn't get pregnant, you're not trying hard enough. You gotta keep trying. Let's see. Kind of cold today, huh? It is cold. I like when she doesn't have anything to say. She just kind of... How fucked up would it be in stream if I did that? If I didn't have anything to say to you guys and I just didn't have a point to make, I would just sit here and just be... just make noises until someone says something. Yuki-chan, I can tell you've been getting better at the customers lately, but you're still having trouble keeping conversations rolling. Kind of just, we just start and then just hits a wall. Purple Sheep Dude, is that a reference to your Trump impression? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Trying to fuck the femboys, they're not getting pregnant, I don't know why. I keep trying, I've tried 50 times, it doesn't work, I'll try 50 more. Word Bambi, I'm actually trying to add a second straight one here right now. Mostly comes during Yakuza streams though, of course. Peak Yakuza. Yakuza brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Well, Sheep Dude, I'm sorry, what noise? Whatever fucking noise she's making. That weird little, like, just sitting quietly, awkwardly. Like, imagine this. Instead of me being the yapping person that I am, the yapping angel that I always am, if I didn't have anything to say, and I wasn't voicing or reading anything, and it was just, all it was just quiet, and then just... You would hate that. You tune out so quick. That's what she's doing. Like, she'll get at a point and then just be... Be like, okay, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm gonna go now, actually. Where'd Bambi? Here, look, a stream you can slightly understand. Stop it right now. turns into ASMR every time there's nothing to say. Yeah, just start making noises into the fucking microphone because I don't know what else to say. Like a diversion tactic. Dead air is better than that. Like I said, I have an interest in this art of broadcasting. Dead air is so much better than whatever fucking noise that was I made into the microphone. I would rather have it just dead silent, awkward as that is. Because it beats whatever the fuck that was. I'm going to hear that back later, and I'm going to fucking hate what I heard. Ugh. Nobody to be found. Dead air is the enemy. No dead air. It always is. I agree. But again, alternative. Dead air or... I'll take the dead air. If I was listening to somebody and they did that, I'm taking my headphones off. I'm taking my earbuds out. Like, no. Well, that's okay. I don't need to listen to this today. I can't take this. Yuki-chan, I can tell you've been getting better. Oh, I already read that. You can't keep conversations rolling. Oh, that's okay. Don't apologize. You can talk about anything, even something small. The weather, current events. Keep it casual. Hell, you could even throw out something you've been trying to get off your chest. Anyway, so today, let's try putting the burden of conversation on you, Yuki-chan. The best trick to start a conversation is to just ask a question. Think of me as a guest and fire away. Anything. She's good. Okay, sushi. Everyone loves sushi. I like tamago. I like enagawa. I don't know quite the difference. Nobody to be found. Core memory that impacts me. My broadcasting professor saying, if you are using sound bad, you are a bad broadcaster. That haunts me. I've never taken, for as much as broadcasting interests me, I've never taken a broadcasting class. And I kind of wish I did. I don't think I really... Did I have any on offer? I feel like I did. I feel like we had like some kind of a, like on our, at my serif school, I feel like there had to have been like a campus radio station. So there had to have been a broadcasting class. But I never got to take it. I just like broadcasting, having listened to other broadcasters. Some of which who maybe have interesting pasts. But yeah, dead air is never good. I try to avoid it as much as I can. Which makes me, like, what would haunt me is listening back to my first streams and I was still terrifyingly awkward and unsure of what to do. So it was just way too loud. The mixing was way off, and it's just me awkwardly sitting there and quietly playing video games because I don't know what to say or how to get the point out. So I just don't say anything. Ugh. Scary stuff. Gotta pick a fish. Quiet, you. Sushi joints are made and broken by the eggs they serve. Tamago is key. Nobody to be found. In middle school and high school, the comedy duo on the radio I listened to is unmentionable by now. I'm gonna take a wild guess. And I'm going to say that that comedy duo may or may not be summarized with 2 letters. You could just break them down, not by name, but letters. 2 of them. I think I know which one you're talking about. Maybe. Just a shot in the dark. Could be way off. Purple Sheep Dude. No, they're not that bad. I still haven't listened back to them. I really should. Nobody to be found. OP, overpowered. Oh, I was thinking OA. A different radio duo who are a little also they could not do radio these. Well, one of them's doing radio still, but they had some controversial comedy. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's the one you're thinking of, but love those guys. how fucked up they were in so many bits. I'm old. Based on my experience, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, you do that. But check this out, Yuki-chan. You brought a question out of left field, but the conversation went fine, didn't it? You ask a question, the other person answers. Easy, huh? Nobody to be found. A bunch of current comedians started there too. They did. A lot of them did. It's crazy. Joe Rogan started from there. That's a crazy thing I forget about sometimes. Joe Rogan really started from there too. They had a big impact, despite how terribly things ended. But I like listening back to those old bits, even as time goes by and I feel more and more like an old man looking for those different like bits and segments. Purple Sheep Dude, I like them, even if you were slightly hard to hear. Yeah, it took me a while to tune down my mixing to actually hear what I was saying. Sometimes I would never do it because I feel like it's a little narcissistic, but I'd love to like take my last stream at the end of a year and compare it to my first stream ever. So like this year, listen to the last stream I do this year and compare it to the one when I first started, that very, very, very first stream. And then keep doing that every like every year and see how different things seem. Ideally, they get better, but you never know. Nobody to be found. They were funny. They just had terrible social lives. The opposite is, oh yeah, see Towage. They have terrible stuff. They have normal lives. I love both. They're both so good. Yeah, it's definitely interesting lore behind all those shows for sure. And now I listen to a podcast. Fun fact, that was heavily inspired by that radio duo. To this day, big fan of them. If you're having trouble carrying the conversation, just ask the customer a question and let them ramble. Oh wait, I missed the rest of that. Fuck. Memo. Purple Sheep Dude, what's narcissistic about seeing how you've grown? Okay, maybe not narcissistic. I don't know. I feel weird looking myself up. Like, what's it called? Ego searching. I feel weird ego searching. Because it does feel like I'm like, ooh, I want to see what I'm like. But it is good to see how you've grown. I just feel like when I do it, it's like I'm like looking at myself, watching myself. I don't like to like... Another weird thing, when I post clips on days that I don't stream, and I like look for a clip, I'll catch myself like giggling at the clip that I edited before I post it, and then I'm like, oh, what a narcissist. Like, why am I giggling at my own clip? I made it. I know what it is. I shouldn't be laughing at this. I was there. I did it. I edited it. I shouldn't be laughing at this, and then I still do. Just a little bit. Nobody to be found. Was it Sarah and Finn? No, it's a podcast. They do like that bit where they would like look at other radio shows and like goof on them, except they do it with podcasts, and it's great. It's pretty funny sometimes. Purple Sheep Dude, yeah, but ego searching is usually done because people want to see how popular they are. That's true. Maybe a small part of me wants to see how I've grown and how popular I got. Just a tiny bit. Even if it's very, very minuscule, microscopic. I like to see if there's any change. Just a little. Oh, we're still training her. We have a ways to go. Does your wife ever get mad at you? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
No wife to get mad at me in the first place. I live alone as a free man. Yeah, Majima. Do I cook? Actually, not really. I should learn how to cook a little better. Nobody to be found. I stare at my own drawing and think I am him. That's confidence. I like that. Purple Sheep Dude. I want to compare this to saying an artist is a narcissist because they're keeping their sketchbooks and flip through their old art every once in a while. And if that's narcissistic, then damn, I don't care. I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, that's a good point. I should stop seeing that. I should stop seeing that as narcissistic. Once again, I should get confident. A little more confident, I guess.
え
Do I look like a chef? I just do whatever.
外食とかインスタントばかりだと栄養が偏りそうですね。肉じゃがとか差し入れましょうか。
Oh, she can cook? That'd be great. Yeah, just be nice. Yeah, that sounds tasty. Looking forward to it.
はい。それにしても男の人は肉じゃがに弱いって本当だったんですね。
Men really do have a weakness for meat and potatoes. That is not entirely inaccurate, actually. You got me there. Nobody to be found. How do you not know how to cook? I feel like you learn that naturally through not having anyone to cook for you and wanting average food. I know how to cook a little bit. It's not anything special. I feel like I can cook decently. It's just I can't, like, it's cooking that would keep you alive. I don't think it's very flavorful unless you count throwing like paprika and cayenne pepper and red pepper in there. I'm not very, like, I can cook to survive. I can't cook to just be like, oh, here's a really cool recipe I found online that'll be delicious. I don't know about that. I could cook up like a steak, some eggs, you know, basic stuff, but not a master chef at all. I like baking a little bit. I used to bake a lot more when I had more time. I like baking. Ancient Goblin, who doesn't have a weakness for meat and potatoes. You're right. Nobody. Except vegetarians. Vegetarians don't like meat. They're weak to meat. And vegans. I love cooking. One of my love languages. Purple Sheep Dude. What about cooking random shit and seeing if it's good out of boredom? I think I did that when I was a kid. Like a small little seraph. Because I wanted to be a chef. And I thought being a chef involved just throwing ingredients together to make stuff. And I tried that a little bit and it never panned out very well. And so I tried to help Motherfin in the kitchen. And I kept messing up so many times that eventually I just gave up on wanting to be a chef. I think the last thing I ever tried to cook, I tried to cook hamburgers. So we made patties. And then I started cooking them. And they all turned out burnt. And so I was like, okay, well, they're burned, but you could put sauce on them. You know, that's a little better. And then we started eating them, and they were still raw. And so I went, you know what? I don't want to be a chef. This shit doesn't make sense. How do you burn meat and it's still raw? That was when I was a wee little lad, when I was a wee little angel. Little lad, so. Yeah. I like baking a little more, kinda. Again, if I have time, I like doing that a little more. Tell them it's an exotic dish from random country, yeah. From, Azerbaijan. I don't know. My word, Bambi, one of my love languages is eating. Cook for me and I'll eat. Oh. Say what? You read that in a book or something?
はい。恋愛ハウツーブックに書いてました。男の胃袋は肉じゃがでつかめって。
Win your man's heart via his stomach with meat potatoes. Wait, you actually read books like that, Yuki-chan?
私がハウツーブックに書いてるなんて誰にも言わないでくださいよ。
My lips are sealed.
Hmm?
I can tell you're getting better at this talking thing. You're making good progress, Yuki-chan. Purple Sheep Dude. Most of the time when I go to cook for myself, chill, I get lazy, so I don't want to use a recipe. I make up stuff on the spot with whatever's in the house. Honestly, it rarely failed me. I just go with the basics. I make it spicy, though. I put a bunch of, like, the spicier spices in there. And then hot sauce on top. Tapatio. I need that shit spicy. Nobody to be found. I cook well if I want to impress someone. Other than that, I hope you like plain rice and a piece of meat. See, like that. I could do that. That's all you need. Just some rice, some meat. Though I do need some hot sauce on that. I need that shit. Again, I need that shit spicy. I need my food. I guess that's part and parcel of being Mexican. That shit's got to be spicy or it's not done yet. Ori Bambi. Last time I was scrambled eggs with pepperonis, Parmesan, and a bit of maple syrup. It was disgusting. Yeah, that sounds pretty nasty. Purple Sheep Dude. Although when I describe what I do, people usually give me very weird looks. Well, you gotta mix it up. Try different things. Change into Goblin. I adore trying out stuff too. I tried cooking rye this summer and it was good. Oh.
そうですか。でも
Rye, right? Or skate in English. Skate. I think what that is. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I've heard of it. What do you mean? Oh, Stingray. I see. Stingray. It's different when it talks. Give it some time. I'll request you then. I wasn't really paying attention to what she was saying, if I'm being honest. I don't know if it's good advice. Imagine they're me. Just think of all the customers as me. Why are you laughing at me? It's so funny. You know what I meant. It wasn't a literal suggestion. Ah, there we go. That's good. Bet that would be a pain. Say something. Change into Goblin. I have 2 more in my freezer. Damn. Never had Stingray. I'm gonna cook some for my mom. Oh, that's nice. Never had Stingray. I've eaten crocodile meat. That's pretty good. Crickets. Those aren't too bad. Frog legs. Fried them up. Those are good. Look at the time. Any last questions you want to ask me? Forget about the trading for a sec. Anything goes. Don't ask me why I'm single. What do you think about me? What do you mean? You're working hard or you're cute. As an employee, you're working hard. I'm gonna say you're working hard. Purple sheep dude. For context, in French, "ray" can also mean ass crack. Huh. It's very different meaning between the two. Change into Goblin. It's good. Kind of tastes like scallops, and the flesh is so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Ooh. I gotta try myself some Stingray someday.
そうですかね。最近は新しい子も増えてきたし、私以上に頑張ってる人いっぱいいると思います。
Comparing yourself to others is a losing proposition. What's important is how hard you're trying to be better. Besides, you ain't great at talking to guys, yet here you are toughing it out to overcome your weaknesses. That's something to be proud of, if you ask me.
ありがとうございます。
Ah, it wasn't a perfect practice, was it?
なんか、真島さんに真面目にそういうこと言われると、なんかむずがゆいですね。
何やぞ。
でも嬉しいです。本当に。私もっともっと頑張ります。
That was a good practice, was it? Yeah. I love the little ding twinkle sound effect. Well done, Yuki-chan. That went better than I thought it would, actually. Yours might make it through this. It's this fucking hardened guy with the fucking suit on and just ding. Oh, she only made it to level 8. Alright. Club time, club time. And an eye patch, you're right. There's this guy, he's like buff, he's got an eye patch on, he's wearing a tux. Fucking, you can kind of see his chest tattoo starting. And just ding. Alright, I think we're ready to open the club. Alright. Club time. Make some shmoney.
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
Irashaimase. Okya-sama. Alright.
ようこそサンシャイン。
Money moves. You want someone to yap with? How about Dolly? Get Dolly in there. Look at her. She's a pro. Number 1 right there. Want a party? Get Aranda. See, it's easy to start to like keep talking because like things are slow, but as more people come in and they start requesting help, that's when it gets a little much. Oh. What do you need? Ladies glass. Yes. This is like inborn knowledge at this point. I don't remember how I remember these fucking symbols, these hand gestures they do. I just know I do. Thank you. He doesn't want an extension. You want, Kyoko. Get her in there. Oh, check please. Oh, extension. Yeah, okay, so if they have average wealth, we can get them to extend. Oh no, there's no one here. Shit. Let's do that. Yeah, I know you're not happy with her, but guess what? It's what I got. Okay, hold on. Would you be any happier with this lady? Okay, no. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Love. Get Dolly in there. Dolly's very loving. Okay. You need help. That's a guest glass. There we go. Okay, now you're happy. Just Namiko, I guess. Check, please. Gracious send-off. I should have praised her, but trying to get more fans so we can face the main guy of the rival club tonight. Ooh. Endo. Get her in there. Look at this. Look at this. Easy. Uh-oh. Shit. Hold on. There's a lot going on. Praise her, because we need to put her in. Oh my gosh. Hold on. You need help. You need a towel. And then... okay, you need help. We praise you so you can get some more HP back. Now you need help. There's a lot going on. Ice. Alright. Okay. Solved all of that. Perfect. Okay. You need a check. Extend? Yeah! Perfect. Okay, hold on. Praise her. And you can get her. And when she's sitting down... Actually, you're gonna go. Yeah, you need to go. Thank him. Okay. Okay. Once he's sitting down, we're starting another fever. Get you in there. Alright, now you sit down. More fever. Perfect. Oh, I can hit it again. Okay, let me get someone else sitting down. We'll hit it again. You need the check. Gracious send off. Hit another fever. Everyone's in fever mode. Everyone's losing their fucking mind. They're partying. Okay. He doesn't get to join the party. He's kind of coming in late. You have to deal with her for 17 seconds. I like how they don't like her. They just start going at it. Like, look, they're fucking arguing with each other already. Always gotta praise Dolly. She's amazing. Can't not praise her. There we go. Pearl Sheep Dude. STD, please kindly leave again. Maybe if I'm nice to it for once, it'll stop wanting to annoy me. Maybe. You could try that. Look at this. Look at this. $370. We went from F rank to E rank. That's good. Let's see. Still have a little time. I can do another round of stuff. Do you want to run the Cabaret Club? First, we gotta train Yuki again. Okay. Guess what, Yuki? It's time to train once again. Oh no. A lot of people are sad. Alright. First, let me change out some staff, because some people are depressed. Actually, you know what? No. You know what I forgot to do? I was gonna go recruit. Son of a bitch, I forgot. Let's go get some more employees so that these ladies aren't being worked to the bone. Because I feel bad. Good, so we gotta find... I forget how you recruit. Hold on. I should probably look up. Let's see. I'm gonna look up real quick. Yakuza 0... Majima, how to recruit hostess. Because I said you can find some on the street. Let's see. Oh, find the hostess. Look for potential hostesses throughout the world. They will be marked on the map once you unlock the sub-story. Each hostess will request a specific gift. You can purchase the items from the Lamart shop. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we need to find... They're just marked? Apparently they're marked. I don't know where. That's a karaoke bar. I think that is a sub-quest. Apparently they're just marked on the street. But if we find random chicks on the street who are willing to become a hostess, we're supposed to give them like some kind of a gift and they'll accept. But they're not marked, so we kind of just have to run around and hope we find them. Or we can go to the shrine and exchange points to get a couple more, which I might do. I have to see how many points I still have. Which way is the shrine again? Here we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, you fucked up being in this corner. Nobody's to be found. I'm not saying ponytails don't look good. I'm just saying if I was a gangster getting fights constantly, you know, pardon me, everyone would try to pull. You would think. You'd think they try that more often. Surprisingly, they don't. Especially because look at how long it is. It goes down to his shoulders. You'd think people would try to grab that shit. Purple Sheep Dude. Just thought of this, but story-wise, didn't Majima just get out of managing another club? He's still actively managing another club. He's about to go manage. Story-wise, I think... Let me see. Sotenbury Star 5, real bunch of charmers. Yeah, right here. Sotenbury 5 stars. Sounds like a real bunch of charmers. Meantime, I should be getting to the grand. So he should be going to work right now. But time has kind of just stood still for him because he's doing this. Story-wise, he's on his way to work. But, you know. Kind of like how with Real Estate Royale, story-wise, that Kiryu was just about to go back home. And we just never did. So time kind of just froze. So he's just kind of perpetually doing this business. And it's only been, I don't know, maybe a minute or two, as far as the world knows. It's like the closet from, what is it, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Exchange the CP for more hostesses. Oh, we got plenty. We could do that, I think. There we go. A new hostess. We go. Random lady just walks up. Nobody to be found. My brain is broken. I saw goons and I thought of the wrong type. That happens a lot whenever we see goons running around. Shizuka. We can get, I think we can get all the hostesses this way, which is good. This would be plenty of ladies to help the others get a break. Oh, yeah, we only need fucking 3 more. Pro Sheep Dude. Cheating on his previous club. He's got a side club. Yeah. Majima's not loyal. Shiho. A silver hostess. Plus, he's like... They call him the Lord of the Night because he's so good at being a... like... manager for clubs. So you have a guy who's... That's like having a guy running a casino coming to run an arcade for you, kinda. Like, he's overpowered for this. And he's still taking the time to do it. Probably because we're getting paid doing it. Bronze hostess. Which reminds me, I should see how much money we've spent. Or how much money we've earned so far. And how much I can invest in Majima's skills. Okay, last one. Koizumi. Gold, perfect. Okay. And, you know, while we're at it, we can finish out the... What's it called? This, like, string of upgrades. Club makeover. And we still have 17 points. This is just sprinting. Repairs discount. Let's invest in this, why not? There. Okay. We have more girls. I was going to go out recruiting for more. I think we'll do that once we get to the next stage. Because we're going to get busy. Not that guy. Oh, fuck. Get in. Get in. Oh, Mr. Shake Me Down. Okay. We have more ladies in our roster. So now we can give some a break. I love the atmosphere and music change when you come in here. It's so pretty. I love it. We already did this, so we can't do it again. Oh, we can. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's right. We never did it yet because I need to change out members of the roster. Duh. Okay, we'll do that after this. Another round of talking. You got those battle butterflies all sorted out, don't ya? Well, it is just you, Majima-san. Hey, we'll have none of that, thanks. Alright, I'm the customer, you're the hostess, same as always. Are you ready? Welcome to Club Sunshine, Yuki. I mean, customer. We still ain't there. Getting there.
Majima-san, ご指名ありがとうございます。今日も寒いですね。
Pretty cold outside. It actually is pretty cold outside. Hey, Yuki-chan, you're looking cute as ever today.
Huh?
Yo, what's with the giggles? I'm trying to talk to you like a customer would.
ごめんなさい。真島さんが急に私に可愛いなんて言うからおかしいやら嬉しいやらで。
Thinks I'm joking. Well, whatever works. At least you're doing okay when it's me you're practicing with.
そうですね。最初は話す相手が真島さんでも少し緊張してたんですが、おかげさまで慣れてきました。最近はお客さんとの会話もすごく続くようになったんですよ。なんだかお仕事楽しいです。
He's improving. That's so. What you been talking about?
何気ないことですよ。最近何したとか、何食べたとか、あとは趣味の話とか。
Hobbies. Yeah, I seem to recall yours was reading self-help books, writing in a diary, bonsai. Writing in a diary is what she said initially, but bonsai was another one. I don't know. These are both technically right. She told us this first, and this is like the deeper one that I told her, like, that's a hobby. I'm gonna go for the deeper one. I feel like that's a little, like, I remember you said this, but this was like a really, this was a deeper one. Bonsai. It was bonsai, right? Yeah. Look at that. I mean, yeah, but I remembered it. When you're working at a cabaret club, a steel trap memory is half the battle.
そうですよね。なかなか覚えられなかったから、私最近日記にその日あったお客さんの特徴や何を喋ったかを書くようにしてるんです。
Now you practically got a case file on your customers. Way to go, Yuki-chan.
私、接客がまだ上手くないから、そういうできることからコツコツやっていこうと思って。まあ、まだまだ全然ですけどね。もっと頑張らないと。
Hey, that's some good stuff right there, Yuki-chan. You've come a real long way. Yeah, we're doing good so far. The club's come quite a long way, hasn't it? And you've been here since the beginning to see it all change.
はい、そうですね。フル株って言ってもまだ働き始めて半年ですけどね。
Oh, just graduated
今
college.
年大学卒業したばかりですし。
Yeah, remember when this place had 3 girls in it, including you? So tell me something. Why is a girl like you working in a club like this, anyway?
それは。
Last time I asked, you clammed up just like that. Maybe it's time you cleared the air. And just leave it at that. Alright, well, thank you.
実は私、内定取れなかったんです。
え？
就職活動失敗して、大学卒業後の就職先が見つからなかったんです。
何やと？
In this day and age, companies are practically hiring bums off the street, and you can get a bite?
そうですよ。どうせ私なんて。
Yeah, now you're making her feel bad, Majima. Come on. Oh, now she's gonna cry.
筆記試験はそこそこいけるんですけど、私すぐ緊張するから面接が苦手で、みんなみたいに上手に嘘もつけないし。
Liar like most people? Who's a liar? Okay, maybe... I guess having a skin suit that looks like this, when people can see what biblically accurate angels actually look like. Maybe this is a little deceptive. Just a little bit.
本当にダメですね。
No, girl, don't say that. We love a girl failure around here. They're all the rage. They were clueless. Honesty's a talent. Yeah. I'd say honesty is a talent. I'd say being unable to tell a lie is actually a pretty positive quality, Yuki-chan. Yes. Girl failures are fab these days, alright? We all love... There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing but a chicken wang boo thing, don't you cry. Look around you. In the times we live in, everybody's dressed to the nines in lies and vanity, trying to one-up the competition. But you don't do that. You just put yourself out there the way you are. Honest, almost to a fault. I want to work with people I can believe in. I'd hired an awkward gal who couldn't tell a lie over a bunch of smooth-talking succubi any day of the week. He called succubi.
いっぱい落ちまくりましたけど、結果的にここで働けてよかったな。
Aw, that's sweet.
はい。じゃなかったらこうやって社交的に人と話せなかっただろうし、真島さんやみんなにも出会えなかったし。
Word Bambi, you should have seen my presentation for my project. You know, biblically accurate angels themselves are uncanny. They really are. They really, really are. They're portrayed... A lot of depictions for a lot of angels are very cutesy and nice. So when you first learn about what they actually look like according to the Bible, so kind of what they're supposed to look like, yeah, it definitely throws people for a loop. And they go, huh. And on top of that, you go, that thing is a force of good. Okay, good to know. Well then, I'm glad you got rejected too. If you weren't here at the club, who knows what would have happened. Aw. Everyone should be glad they're awkward. So how did it happen? I imagine you must have met Yuta-chan somehow, huh?
はい。あの時、公園で一人虚空を見つめる私に声をかけてくれなかったらと思って。
Yeah, that's not good.
今でもゾッとします。
Yeah, that's not good, sister. You don't want to be fucking... Don't do that. Don't space out at a park. Unless you got a taser, pepper spray, or a knife. Don't just space out staring off into the sky at a park. Interesting. I wonder what possessed Yuta-chan to roll up on you.
あの頃はキラリと光るものを感じた10年に一人の逸材だってヨダさん言ってましたけど。
Oh, I see.
ヨダさん、見る目なさすぎですよね。
No. Nah, I disagree. So, Yuki-chan, if you could get a normal day job now, would you still want to do that instead of the Cabaret Club?
どうでしょう。ちょっと前まではやめたいって思ってま
Oh
した。
no.
今はまだしばらくはこのお店で頑張っていきたいって思ってるんです。
See.
もちろんいずれはまた就職活動して OL を目指してもみたいですけど。
Office job.
でも
Be an office lady.
居心地もいいし、毎日本当に勉強になることが多いので、もっとここで成長していけばいいかなって。
You can network here. I'll work you hard. What the fuck is this? You gotta get sexier. Up the sexy level. That's all I gotta say. No. You can network here. I'll work you hard. I feel like I'll work you hard is the most reasonable response here. I'll work you hard. Because then this I feel like she might not like. That like, why would I want to network from a cabaret club? But I'll work you hard, I feel like. Especially because you don't want to talk business when you already... You don't want to... If you're working a job, you can't look for another job at your job. That's poor form. You don't want to do that. I'll say, I'll work you hard. Nice. But fair warning, I'm going to put the screws to you. There we go. You've changed, Yuki-chan. Look at that confidence. I bet you'd ace a company interview now. Aw. Just make sure you don't laugh like that at the interview, or they'll boot you right out. Are we done? Oh, no, there's one more. Alright, let's call it a day. Good job, Yuki-chan.
ありがとうございました。気を抜いたら なんだか急に眠くなってきちゃいました。は
No, don't yawn. Don't make me yawn.
なんや
You getting enough sleep at night, Yuki-chan?
あ、はい。ちょっと昨日夜遅くに急にうちに来客があったので、それで。
ほう
Oh, I see. A late night guest, huh? Well, now.
え、何ですか？
I wish you the best. A lady needs sleep. I'll say a lady needs sleep. Nothing, nothing. Just get your beauty sleep, Yuki-chan. Lack of sleep's bad for the skin, and it's doubly bad if you fall asleep on the job.
あ、はい。
Yes, it was a perfect.
お肌は女性の命ですし、お客さんにも失礼ですもんね。気をつけます。
They say nothing's more important to a woman than her skin. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm not a woman, so I don't know, but... Yeah, nothing wrong with going out for a night on the town. Just don't overdo it, right?
え、夜遊び？いや、よくわからないですけど。
Just go
と
out.
にかくよく寝ますね。
You even hit up a bar or nothing? It's a perfect lesson. Let me see. Yes! God, I love my employees. Oh, good at training them. How many levels? Level 10. There it is. Level 11! Oh, shit. Look at that. She's a fucking baller. Alright. Okay, so we have more ladies. We can change out. Okay, you need a break. Etsuko's ready. Replace you with her. Endo needs a break. So let's get... Yuki's pretty good. We haven't put her on the floor in a while. She costs a lot to keep on duty, but that's fine. We're bringing in like tens of millions of yen. I think we can afford to get a good staff in. Okay. How about... Actually, no, she's happy. What am I doing? You're fine. You really need... Ume needs a break real bad. Put Koizumi in. She is a party gal and needs levels. And Kyoko... What does you have? Party and skill. Yeah, some talking and skill. Love and skill. Where's the other girls I'd hired who are... Oh, no. And, Marilyn. She's got a lot of love. Okay, how about... Who's just high level up here that needs... You need training. Let's get you in. Dolly... Dolly's fine. We'll keep Dolly. Okay. A new girl has joined. A few new girls have joined. I made sure of that. Alright. Let me stretch real quick. Okay. Time to manage a club again. Open for business. Alright. Let's do it.
いらっしゃいませお客様
いらっしゃいま
Alright.
ようこそ三社ごゆっくりどうぞ
Here we go. Easy. Get Dolly in there. She knows what's up.
ようこそ三社どうぞ
Oh, you'll love Etsuko. Oh. Tao. See, look, now he's happy.
いらっしゃいませごゆっく
Okay, hold on. Should have helped her first.
お待ちしてました。
Ooh, last second. Okay. Ice. There you go.
盛り上がってきたわ。
ありがとうございます。
Come on, give me another customer. There we go.
かわいいな。
Who likes to party? Let's get you in there.
盛り上がりましょうか。
美人さんだな。
お願いします。お願いします。
ご延長はいかがで。ありがとうございま
Ah,
す。
damn it. I got greedy. They never want to extend the session. Alright. You need an
こ
ashtray.
ちらになります。
Oh, that's right. Animations.
こちらになります。失礼いたしました。
I love it. Gets a little thumbs up.
盛り上がりましょう。
ご延長はいかがですか。
Yeah.
ご延長ありがとうございます。いいバスで。
Get the party going. Purple Sheep Dude. Canada Post lied to me once again. Oh no. Third time on the same order. I'm gonna lose it. This is why people say they go postal. Oh shit, there's a lot going on.
嬉しいです。
Yeah, how? I'm not a post worker, granted. But
メニューに。
マジマさんありがとうな。
how do you fuck up the same order 3 times?
いらっしゃい。どうぞこちら。
なるほど。
Let me get someone in here.
よろしくお願いします。
Great, sit down. Take a seat.
いいバスで。
Oh, okay. That it still worked out pretty good.
お願いします。
Hold on. Give you a gracious send off. Okay. Get you. Praise you for your work. And now, perfect. Dolly, get in there. You got this.
ありがとうございます。
Okay. Still have a minute to go. Minute and a half.
お願いします。
We can hit fever time again.
いらっしゃい。
What do you need? Ladies glass. Oh, fuck! I was supposed to be a guest. I'm sorry.
いいバスで。
Yeah, fever time. Forget that happened. Just party.
いらっしゃい。
Transgender Goblin Dolly Best Girl. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Let's give you a gracious send off. Okay, you get in there. I think when this bar fills up like all the way, it means we've had a very good night. That's kind of the goal. Is to try to get the bar. Hold on. Oh, you need help. I almost... Okay.
メニューに。
助かったわ。
There we go. Now you... Just put you there for now.
社員にようこそ。お願いします。ありがとうございます。
I'll praise her. Because I might be able to get her into this other guy's table. Okay, maybe
お
not.
願いします。
There we go.
いらっしゃいませ。
Check, please, for you.
ご延
You
長は
want
いかがでしょう。
to... Actually, no. Just thank you. I'm not going to try to extend with you. What's sheep do? The too busy being on rotation strike, or whatever that means. Strike. Okay, at least that makes, I guess, sense. I thought they just somehow fucked up delivering the same exact order completely on their own.
嬉しいです。お願いします。
ようこそ参上。ごゆっくりと。ご延長ありがとうございます。
I wonder if that red circle means they don't, like, it's a hint that they don't want to extend.
いいバスで。
There you go in there. Praise Dolly. We always gotta praise Dolly. Transgender Goblin. Decided to drink some rum cocktail in yet. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I just had a can of like this hard iced tea that I was sipping on, and now it's empty. Just get her there, I guess. I was lazy. I didn't feel like making a cocktail, so I didn't. You go here. Gracious send-off. There we go. Look at that. How much did we make? Had to have been good. 12 million! Not bad. Purple Sheep Dude. Their site says bullshit all the time. The strike is just the cherry on top. Oof. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that. 400. We're at 1,800 fucking fans in this area. We topped 1,500 fans from the Club Mars area. Well done, Yuta-chan. Looks like our hard work's paid off. But Hino ain't gonna take this line down. This is really bad. Oh no. Simmer down, Yuki-chan. Don't cause a ruckus. I can't simmer down. We got a challenge from Club Mars. A challenge, huh? Looks like we're finally going up against them head-to-head. Wonder how that works. According to the challenge, it says we fight it out in a Cabaret Club battle. Cabaret Club battle? What's that? No clue. Oh no, a Cabaret Club battle. He collapsed. He was so shocked. What's the matter, Yuta-chan? Pull yourself together. You know something about this Cabaret Club battle thing? Sotenborg's cabaret industry's rare but terrifying method for clubs to duke it out. Two cabaret clubs compete by running their businesses and determining who made more money. Huh. Sounds pretty normal to me. Why is that so terrifying? The losing club. In the worst case scenario, the losing club has to close up shop. Seriously? A cabaret club battle puts the club's prestige on the line. The losing club will be branded as a loser, and its reputation will be ruined. Fans will drift away. As a result, many clubs have been forced to close. The so-called battle has that much influence? It does in Sotenbori. There are many customers who choose a club based on the results of a recent battle. 5 stars have built their power by defeating their competition in cabaret club battles and shutting them down. And now we might be next. So the gist of it is that this battle is so important, it could shut down the whole club, huh? Majima-san, you're gonna accept Hino's challenge, right? Fuck yeah. I was gonna. But maybe we better talk about that a little more, you know. Got any reason you want to back down, Yuta-chan? To be honest, I don't want to lose Club Sunshine. Yeah, I hear ya. But if we back down now, there'll be no future for Sotenborg's cabaret clubs. Majima-san. Yeah? Let's do it. We'll do the cabaret club battle. We can't let the 5 stars continue their reign of terror. Yuta-chan. We're gonna do this. We're doing it to win. I might not be much help, but I'll do my best. Aw, of course. I'll help. I'll work as much as my salary can cover. That would be no different than any other day, wouldn't it? Club Mars is a powerful opponent. Let's make sure to sort out the staff lineup and get ready before we do this. Oh shit. You can now choose to battle against Club Mars in Cabaret Club management menu. I want to do that. No, I should hold off. That'll take a while. I know the introductory one is a bit of a big tutorial, so that'll take some time. But next stream, we're going to fight Club Mars, and we'll do the club battle. I'm not going to lie, the club battles are the most fucking stressful part of this business, because it's like such a... You have 2 minutes to make as much money as possible. And it gets kind of tense, because they can also do that same... So, the thing that I can... Let me start saving while I talk, before I forget. That thing that I can do when I can go into fever mode, like I say, and it shows that picture of, like, Majima with a bottle of champagne. That's a mode that you can activate when you've made a certain amount of money in the minigame. And if you do it, I think it explains it, but if you do it, then it kind of puts a couple tables in like fever mode, so they just spend money like crazy. So you can, if you time it out like I was doing it and you get it just right, you can kind of continuously spam it, so you're constantly churning in money. The enemy can do that too. They also have that ability, so it's really easy for them to like spike up money. So it gets so tense because you can see like the money rising between the two of you, and it's like such a just like battle to the top. Oh, it's so tense. So I want to do that tonight just to get Club Mars out of the way, but I'm gonna save it for next stream because it is, if I remember correctly, they kind of go over a bit of a tutorial to show you like how it's gonna work, which adds an extra like 20 minutes to the battle. So, and then there's cutscenes before and after, so it takes some time. Transgender Girlfriend, I'm excited for that. I am too. I'm not gonna. The first time I played this and I went through, I think my hands are a little sweaty. I was managing my ass off. It's especially hard because like towards the end you have platinum girls and they make a lot of money, but for the first one you only have Yuki and a bunch of like whatever girls you have leveled up at the time. So I might do a round or two before the battle to like level up the girls more to get them ready for the fight. But yeah, I'm excited. We will save that for next stream, next time we play this game. Okay. Let's see. Turn the title. Everyone get ready. You're gonna get flashbanged. Close your eyes. Wait for the big noise to come by. Here it comes. There it is. That's better. Purple Sheep Dude. More drama and stupid. Hell yeah. It's... If I remember correctly, someone goofy gets introduced too, so that's funny. That'll be fun. Yeah, it doesn't get any less silly at this point. It's great. Okay. Here to my bedroom. Let me get a little music going. I have to go to the bathroom, but first, after I do the after. I'm gonna put on some music, go to the bathroom, and then I will do the post-stream story time. Sorry, I got distracted. I just a stream popped up on my feed, and it's Pipkin Pippa, and she's revealing a pet rabbit she adopted. And I almost clicked on it to see because I was intrigued, and I was like, no, that's gonna show up on stream. Don't do that. Novice that I am. Purple Sheep Dude. That was a great warning this time. Yeah, I'm starting to get good at remembering when it goes white and does a noise. Get a little better about it. Okay. A little music going. I am going to run to the bathroom real quick, and then we will do the post-stream story time. So I'll be right back. I'm back. Here I am once again. Okay. It's time for the part of the stream where everything gets nice and cozy. The post-stream story time, of course. I'm going to read a couple of SCP articles, like always. A couple of short ones. I think, yeah, this one's really short, so we'll go through that. And we can go through this one too. Slightly longer. Okay. This time, stream will hopefully actually be done before 4 hours, unless somehow I take a really long time to read this. Look at that. Look at me reining myself in. Okay. Let me clear my throat without ruining your listening experience. Give me 1 second. That's better. Purple Sheep Dude, yay, yay indeed. Doing a better job. That being said, I think the next stream is going to be like a 4-hour stream. We'll see. I'll explain that later. After the post-stream story time. Purple Sheep Dude, I wish you sleep very good today. I wish you sleep very good today as well. Me too, despite having angelic duties in the morning. I hope I sleep well tonight as well. Let's see, we will start with this one. Nice and cozy, because it's time for the post-stream story time. Starting with SCP-904. Item number SCP-904. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-904 should be inscribed on an ordinary sheet of typing paper when not in active observation or study. This paper should be secured in a secure, locked non-combination vault and stored out of range of any recording devices. SCP-904 should only be handled or directly viewed by Class D personnel without backgrounds in literature, writing, or art. Any personnel viewing SCP-904 experiencing hallucinations or suicidal thoughts should be removed immediately from the situation. Description: SCP-904 was discovered scratched on a bathroom wall in the literature department of Redacted University after reports of unusual behavior and difficulty speaking in approximately 300 students and staff. Mobile Task Force ETA-10, aka See No Evil, was sent to contain it after its viral nature was realized, and although all 3 Class D personnel involved in its transport were infected by visual contact, it was transported to site, redacted, without incident. SCP-904 presents a slight memetic hazard to all who read it, but it is only harmful to those with a specific creative type mindset. An infected individual can infect other individuals. Symptoms include the tendency to use end rhymes uncontrollably in all speech. Reading SCP-904 multiple times or being very close to it after reading it once will result in the development of a more refined poetic form containing lambic pentameter, a more complicated poetic form, or more fitting rhymes. The infection is not permanent. Some individuals will remain affected for up to 24 hours, while others will shake off the infection within 10 minutes. Typically, infections caught from other individuals will be shorter in duration than infections from the source. However, some individuals, mostly those with backgrounds in poetry and the arts, are more adversely affected by this infection. These individuals have a more difficult time losing the infection. In rare cases, it will not subside, but will induce hallucinations regarding being trapped in cages, coffins, or otherwise, a state of extreme depression, and the feeling that they are unable to express their thoughts or that their body is not theirs anymore, or that they are being possessed. Often the subject will choose to self-terminate. Researchers should use discretion when choosing who will view SCP-904. Addendum 1. A Class D personnel was exposed to SCP-904 and successfully infected. When asked to use a sentence ending in the word ninth, a word with no rhymes in the English language, data expunged. It should be noted that while infected individuals don't casually choose to use non-rhyming words, they are able to, and the consequences may be deadly. At the request of the cleaning crews assigned to clean up the blood, researchers are strongly discouraged from similar experiments. Addendum 2. This ever breaks containment. We're going to be facing a disaster. Suicidal poets are not. Written by Dr. Redacted. That's the first SCP of tonight. It is a memetic hazard that's written down that nobody knows what it actually looks like or says. And it can infect you, make you speak poetically, and possibly off yourself. But no, they didn't list what it says or what it is, so you're fine. Transgender Goblin, I still have to wash out the dye in my hair after stream. Oh no. Well, hopefully that doesn't take too long. You can still get some good sleep. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? How awful of me. Okay, I forgot to mute sound alerts in the stream, but I just did right now, so don't worry. Nothing's gonna happen. I just muted it. Good thing I realized that. I think those are short SCP, and I realized that. This other SCP is a little bit longer. Just a little bit. Let's see. This is SCP-060. Item number is SCP-060. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Excuse me. I should drink some water. My throat's getting a little dry. Give me like 5 seconds. I didn't realize it was so dry. I was about to clear my throat, and I was like, no, put water in it. That might help. Like, oh, why is my throat always so dry? I don't know, because it needs lubrication because there's no water in it to hydrate it. That might have something to do with it. Okay. Now we're back on track. This is SCP-060. Item number SCP-060. Object class Keter. Special containment procedures. The Grove, which contains SCP-060, is currently contained in a series of specially constructed greenhouses at Satellite Site 66-060. Specimens are to be pruned regularly to keep at a manageable size. Personnel are banned from smoking while within 5 kilometers of Satellite Site 66-060. Personnel are to refrain from bringing lighters, matches, tasers, or any other tool readily capable of starting a fire into Satellite Site 66-060. Sorry, I thought I was about to sneeze. SCP-060 specimens are to be watered twice daily and checked weekly for dead plant matter and saplings. Dead matter and saplings are to be pruned, shredded, and composted properly into the dedicated facility on site. Afterwards, returned to SCP-060's containment chamber. Fragments of SCP-060 may not be moved off-site for any reason without explicit written permission from 2 or more Level 4 personnel. In the event of a breach by SCP-060-Alpha, personnel are to enter lockdown mode and activate on-site fire suppression systems. Redundant on-site fire suppression systems have been installed throughout the site, including water and chemical retardants to be utilized in tandem in the event of a containment breach. Portable extinguishers are to be kept available at all times. Containment Chamber 060-Alpha-01 is a dedicated circular containment chamber designed to contain SCP-060-Alpha during testing. This chamber is constructed of concrete with a 0.2 meter thick asbestos coating, with a series of chimneys to allow for ventilation of heat during containment. The walls are fitted with 24 CO2 projectors evenly spaced at 45-degree angles along the walls and will activate in the presence of temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Celsius. 1 kilogram of SCP-060 material is to be kept within Containment Chamber 060-Alpha-001 to be burned in the event of a breach. Description: SCP-060 is a grove of 17 white oak trees, Quercus alba. The grove is spread across approximately 8 acres in rural northeastern Minnesota. A house on the property was demolished during the construction of Satellite Site 66-060 after being combed by Foundation personnel for information regarding SCP-060. See addendum below. When burned, SCP-060 will produce an entity henceforth designated as SCP-060-Alpha. SCP-060-Alpha appears to be an animate adult human skeleton standing approximately 2.3 meters tall and surrounded by bright white flames. SCP-060-Alpha initially burns at a temperature of approximately 1500 degrees Celsius, about 2730 degrees Fahrenheit, and will attempt to cause as much damage as possible when active. Burning as little as 20 grams of SCP-060 will cause SCP-060-Alpha to appear. Only one instance of SCP-060-Alpha will appear at any time. It is theorized that 060-Alpha is a unique entity. SCP-060-Alpha is extremely dangerous, having proven to be hostile and relatively intelligent. It appears to be a single recurring entity, showing a growing familiarity with Satellite Site 66-060's layout over the course of several manifestations. When given the opportunity, it will throw itself bodily at flammable materials in an effort to cause damage and assault personnel with a focus on grappling and strangulation. Additionally, it has proven capable of running at speeds of up to 80 kilometers an hour or 50 miles per hour in short bursts and leaping approximately 5 meters from a running start. Due to the extreme temperatures produced by 060-Alpha during the initial stages of manifestation, along with physical capabilities, it is capable of causing large, uncontrolled fires and widespread property damage if left unchecked. SCP-060-Alpha appears to intentionally avoid burning SCP-060 when it becomes active. If SCP-060-Alpha is introduced to a high enough volume of water or other flame-retardant material over a short amount of time, it will begin to weaken to the point that it will collapse into dust. Collapse will occur suddenly with little warning. SCP-060-Alpha will continue to pose a threat up until its collapse. The volume of suppressive material required to subdue SCP-060-alpha is markedly less than it would be to quench a heat source of its intensity, with volumes of approximately 500 liters proving sufficient. Areas burned by SCP-060-alpha will begin to yield sapling instances of SCP-060 over the following 4 to 6 weeks. Only one wave of sapling growth will follow any given containment breach, and only one is thought to inherit the anomalous properties of the primary tree. It is difficult to determine safely if this is the case, however. As such, containment protocols assume all white oak trees that sprout within a reasonable distance from SCP-060 instances are assumed to be also 060. Later saplings are easily pulled and should be composted and supplied to 060's normal containment chambers. Additional information regarding 060. The property containing SCP-060 contained a burned-out, secluded house upon Foundation acquisition. According to civilian sources, the house's previous owner was a Jonathan Corhill, who is reported to have been a somewhat solitary eccentric with a tendency towards bitterness and nihilism. Mr. Corhill was thought to be a missing person in late 1996, several months after having suddenly cut off all ties to family members and friends. The last person to have had contact with Jonathan Corhill was his brother Christopher via a telephone call. According to his brother, Corhill had developed an interest in the study of Victorian-era occultism. Furthermore, he repeated that Jonathan Corhill had seemed normal up until the phone call, at which point he told Christopher never to contact him again. Later in the year, a mail carrier visited the home to deliver a notice of foreclosure, finding it instead as a burnt-out shell. Examination showed that the fire began in the living room in the general vicinity of the fireplace. It is now assumed that SCP-060-alpha manifested within the house while Corhill burned SCP-060 in the fireplace. Considering that SCP-060-alpha's nature, why the house was not entirely destroyed during this alleged manifestation is as of yet unknown. No human remains were found within the structure. Jonathan Corhill's whereabouts, and whether he is dead or alive, are currently unknown. And that is that. It is some trees that may or may not burn. If you burn, summons this burning skeleton that just sprints everywhere. And it's on fire, so it burns everything. Let's see. I think that's about everything for tonight. What did we do tonight, dear viewers? Got to be extra pretty, got to feel bonita, playing Yakuza 0 with Majima, running a cabaret club. Making some progress. Next stream is going to be exciting because we're going to fight one of the 5 bosses. That'll be fun. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit long because there's the tutorial and the introductory cutscenes. If I remember correctly, there's a funny character that we get to meet, so that'll be fun. What else is there to say? Oh, and we did the post-stream story time, of course. I think all that really is left to say, my usual little plugs, which is those things I just say at the end of stream. Like how if you don't already follow me, you should totally follow me on my socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch, where I post clips on days that I don't stream or reminders on days that I do. I'm getting better about that. I try not to forget for too long. Also join the Discord. That's where all the Sarah fans kick back and hang out and chat and yap and gamble sometimes and shitpost a lot. That's always fun. Let's see. Purple Sheep Dude. Put water in it, that might help. Sarah's a plant confirmed. Uh, something about him he didn't feel human. You got me. I'm a plant. You got to feel bonita dressing up with Majima. Yes, yes, I did. I did too. Everyone's a little bonita in the cabaret club. Where Bambi, Sarah, I want to know what you thought about that portrait. It was amazing. I remember seeing a little teaser of it a while ago, and it looked fucking banger. And seeing it done, seeing my head with the wings and everything, ugh, beautiful. It looks the like detail on the wings and the hair, especially. Like I remember just staring at those. Those were really very, very good job as always. I think you mentioned you incorporated like some real parts of like actual, not like actual hair, but like a photo or a reference with like actual hair and like an actual eye. But it's amazing. It's so realistic. It just blends so perfectly. Ori Bambi, thank you. Cannot wait to add everyone else on there soon. Oh yeah, it is coming together very well. Love to see it. I have so many talented artists in my circle, in my little fan base. The Seraphins. How can I forget? Let's see. Stranger and Goblin, you make me want to paint now. Same. Yeah, I got so many artistes. Ironically, I can't make art to save my life, but I'm glad the others can. Where Bambi? The reference had actual hair and actual eye and actual face shape. Very nice. I like it. It blends very well. Purple Sheep Dude. Even though every time I paint, I end up hating it. So I felt taking an art class. I think it was an oil painting class. I'm just not cut out for art. Unless it's the art of broadcasting, then maybe I could do something with that. Short of that, you know. Transgender Goblin. I got the canvas for my mom's wedding painting, so I got a project now. Ooh, very nice. Where Bambi? Can I say that info or should I not? I don't think it would be bad saying where they are from. I mean, you know, you don't have to if you don't want to. It's okay. You feel like it's something you don't want to share. That's a-okay. Purple Sheep Dude. I gotta try painting in a non-school setting though. Maybe I would relate it less if I wasn't forced to do it. That's a good point. Maybe. I feel like, yeah, maybe, well, I gave Sister Finn all my painting materials because she's more of an artist than I am, so she could make use of those. But I don't know. Maybe if I tried painting outside. I have a little sketchbook I haven't added in forever. But it's just a little pocket. It's a black book that fits in your pocket. And I went through a little phase. I haven't done this in a while, but I would take it with me everywhere. And if I saw something in the world that I thought was interesting, I wouldn't take a picture of it. Well, actually, I would take a picture of it and try to sketch from it later, but usually instead of that, I'd also take a pen with me and I would just take a quick sketch of whatever I saw. And it would be, my travels on Earth, because humans are silly and they do silly things sometimes and it catches my eyes. So I would kill some time just sketching whatever random little thing I saw, no matter how mundane it was. Like I think one of the sketches I have on there is a picture, and it's not a picture. It's something I saw. All of these are things I've seen in life, and one was not a stop sign, like a street sign where it's got like the streets, intersecting, showing what street you're driving on. But for some reason, someone got a high heel perfectly balanced on top of one of the signs. And I thought that was interesting. So I just did a quick sketch where I drew the pole and then the little sign things, and then I drew the high heel. And I always have a little note about it, like, high heel on a street sign. Wonder how they got it up there. Like some mundane little thing like that. I haven't done that in a while. Now that I'm talking about it, I kind of want to do that again. in my travels. I have to find that book and see what sketches I have in there. If they're even worth sharing. Purple Sheep Dude, Sarah, we have an art channel. I really should, if I can find it If I can find it, and I can maybe find some pictures that don't dox locations, I could do that. But yeah, the main reason I stopped doing that was because it was so inconvenient to carry around that book in my back pocket because it would get bent out of shape because I would try to sit and get bent. And then the pen too. I don't want that breaking and spilling all over my pants. But if I had a way to carry that around conveniently, I wouldn't mind doing that somewhere, like a satchel or something. But it's not normal to just walk around with a satchel all the time. Purple sheep dude. True. You keep yourself safe. If I can find some pictures, maybe edit out, like specific locations. Like, I guess a street sign isn't too bad because you don't know what streets. There could be like 100, fucking main streets. Those are all over the country. Word Bambi. The eye is based on my eye for the shape. I want a precise expression, so I just went, yeah, there we go. I had a feeling it was a real eye. I like that. Like, it's just a really good reference to work with. Purple sheep dude. I'll be sad if in a few years I read some crazy fan killed you. I'd be sad. You kidding me? I practice martial arts. I can't defend myself against a crazy fan. Damn. What was all that practice for? Nothing. Yeah. Transgender Goblin did a similar thing with an eye for some other project. It's a good reference as your own eye. I had to do one of my last, obviously I can't share this, but one of my last paintings I did, my final project for that class was you had to do a self-portrait with everything you had learned and like making, skin tones properly. And so I kind of like it. I think it came out decently. Unfortunately, I can't share it because it's a painting of my face. But I actually kind of like, I managed to make a brown skin tone that actually worked out decently. So that made me happy. Yeah, sheep dude. What is a better reference than yourself, Word Baby? Yeah. Best way. Or sheep dude, a clone that thinks exactly like you. Yeah. But now you can't defeat it. You don't know how to beat it. But yeah. I should look. I'm going to look for that little sketchbook, that pocketbook, and see if I can't find a drawing or two to share in there. See if there's anything. I think like one of the first ones in there is, I could probably share this as long as I scratch out the name. Well, not scratch up, edit out the name of where it is, because it's obviously a place I've been to. But the place, it's a beach, and I just took a sketch. I think where did I go? I think the Finn family. We went out, except Father Finn. I think Father Finn was busy. We went to a beach. I think it was like for Labor Day or Veterans Day or one of those special holidays like that, because most of us were like free. So we ended up going to that beach, and then I ended up spending the time just sketching like rock formations that had formed out in the water. So it's like a panoramic shot just drawn instead of a picture. And that's decent. I could probably share that. I'll see if there's other little silly things I can share if I hide where they are, because I wrote down information of where I saw it and when. So not the thing I should probably share. But I'll see what I can if I can find that book, that is. Yeah. I think that is that. Oh, it's fucking silly me. Next stream is going to be tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to play Mafia 2. I know I did better about tonight. Tonight's going to be under 3.5 hours at this rate. This is pretty good. That being said, tomorrow, I'm playing Mafia 2. If things are going the way they have been, in terms of like getting like a third of the game done per stream, we should be down to the last third of this game, which means I don't want to call stream and have like one last chapter to do, because then obviously it's really that would be a very short stream. So now that I just reined it under 4 hours like normal, tomorrow might be a long stream. I might push through to the end. If I recall correctly, there are 15 chapters, and if I remember right, we're in chapter 10. And chapter 15 is the finale. So I might just push all the way through to the end tomorrow. I have to check. I don't remember exactly what chapter we're on. Actually, I can check right now without booting up the game, because you get an achievement every time you finish a chapter in that game. And the last chapter we completed was chapter 9. Okay. Chapter 9. So we are on chapter 10 because we don't have the achievement for it yet. So we're on chapter 10. I'll probably just push through to the end because I don't want to leave the finale alone. We'll just push through. And I don't have angelic dudes I have to worry about super early the next day. So we can push through to the end. Get nice and cozy. It's going to be probably a long Mafia 2 stream to finish off the game. Purple Sheep Dude, 4-hour stream will haunt you for a while, won't it? I mean, on the one hand, it's nice because when I first started streaming, it was a struggle just to do 2 hours. I had to convince myself not to bail because I was so nervous. I was such a nervous Nelly. And now it's fun. Well, it's always been fun to stream, but now it's especially fun to stream. So much so, I have to do the opposite. I have to rein myself in and go, at some point, you have to stop broadcasting because you have to eat dinner and then go to bed at some point because you've got shit to do. So, you know, angelic duties won't do themselves. Don't you know? See, I gotta rein myself in. And I know, like, if I don't rein myself in at 4 hours and under, it'll become 4.5 hours and then 5. So I really gotta pull it back in a bit. Keep it to like 3.5 hours or so. Baby steps, baby steps. Again, all of this being said, tomorrow's probably gonna be a long stream too. But life is such, and such is life. Let me see. That time for me to start digging for a nice little song to play to cap off stream. I thought oh no, I added a long song. I really should separate the like the background music with the ending songs, because I just have a lot of, they're not all music box songs, but a lot of them are very like low key, quiet, you know, good stuff to end off the stream with. And they just get mixed in with a lot of and then not to mention I try to make sure that I actually like turn off the stream and mute everything before the next song plays, because there's a good chance of something loud and exciting compared to, you know, like a quiet song. Let's see. Plus I always have to like dig through the playlist to find a good like a good chill song. Let's see, we played Music Box. Let me mix it up a little bit. How about, let's see, what's something I haven't played? Oh, you know what? I haven't played something up here in a hot minute. Although I do like this jazz. Can't quite end stream on this. I don't think I've played this in a little bit, so we'll mix it up with this. Maybe that's something I'll do if I have time. Somehow, some way. Is make a playlist for just ending songs. And then BGM and then just ending songs. What I need to do. So it doesn't mix up too much. Purple Sheep Dude. I will crash and hope to sleep well, but most importantly, hope to recover and be fine tomorrow. And you will. I'm certain of it. Good night, Dubert. Yes, Dubert's right over nya. Good night, Sarah. What the heck? You get one pat today because you begged in your schedule. It's just, what is it? What's a term? Touch starved. It's a touch starved. I'm begging for it in the schedule without knowing it's subconscious. Yes, good night, Purple Sheep Dude, and good night, Transgender Goblin. I should probably turn that off. There we go. Okay. Well, all of this being said, I'm Seraphin. You've all been wonderful, and I will see you again soon. Okay, alright, okay. Bye bye. See ya. See you later. Get some rest, recover, rest up. You'll be better tomorrow. I know you will. I'm sure of it. Okay, bye bye. Bye.